Right, we're back. How you doing, Rob? We're back. We're back. We're back. For some strange reason, the internet just went completely off. I had to turn the router off and then back on again. The old-fashioned reboot seems to did the trick. I blame the heat. Hello, Rob. How are you doing?
Evening, Stu.
You
Yep,
okay?
back again.
Back again.
Bounty's here, but he go down. He's a bit warm. Oh, in fact, he's getting back up again. Come on then, up
Ozzy.
you can and see Stuart.
I'm just doing. How are you doing? I'm just going to do a speed test on this in here. Oh, dear me.
There you go. There's Stuart. See, there's
Yes,
Stuart.
darling. Bit
There's
there, pet.
Stuart.
Yeah, the internet's all up and running fast. Honestly, man, it picks its time. Hello, Macam Shop. How you doing? How you doing, Doc?
Malta.
Just bear with us a
Evening,
second.
mate.
Yeah, it's a pain in the backside when that does that because you've got to do like all your settings and that again.
Yeah.
My camera looks awful for some reason. I don't know why. Let's have a look at this
Looks better on YouTube than it does on Zoom.
video.
Need some backlighting, mate, or front lighting.
No, there's something not quite right with it since it's Hold on a second. It'll sort itself out. Hold on. Everything was working fine until the
Till Tinterweb fell over.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it as well. I mean, that's not just that. I've
Yeah.
got my kids to sort out because they all start going in a panic because the fact their internet goes off and they're not watching YouTube.
Oh yes.
Right, I need to sort out all this now. I don't know why I look like Max Headroom, mind. I've no idea. Right, I need to... Is that just upset? Yes, darling. Wait there, pet. Right, I'm gonna have to... God, it's knocked... Has it knocked all my settings off as well on this? Right, I'm gonna have to... Remove... Just bear with us a second. Ticker. It's like it's reset everything. Scores, score. It picks its time to do all this, like, doesn't it?
It does. It does, mate.
Honest to God. Right.
I think YouTube's playing silly buggers as well, mate. It's just looping for me, but I've got good connection and I've got the England match on live on the same.
Well, I've just found out that YouTube has just done a big update.
Ah,
And that is
that's why.
why.
Yeah.
What a time. You could at least wait, couldn't they?
They could, yeah.
Right. There we go. There's more. Yes, darling. Wait there, pet. There we go. Yeah. But I need to sort out my camera. I don't know what is up with that. Bear with us a second. Like, we started the live, you see.
Yeah, it's quite dark, but I think your background is very, very light, Stu.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Oh. Dak has been a member for 4 months. Thanks, man.
That's better,
Welcome.
mate. Got a little bit more light on your face now.
Right, just that's something to do with the Zoom settings, that, because it was perfect before.
It's this sun, it's causing all sorts of problems, mate.
Auto frame, live USB camera. Yeah, that's fine. As better as a second. We're not ignoring people in the chat. We're just trying to sort out all this carry on here. What do you think of the lineup since it's an improvement?
Yeah, I've just said most of it's fine. Just what the hell's Krusty in there for?
Well, obviously see something.
He was just a waste, complete and utter waste of time last week. He barely got a touch of the ball, and when he did, he gave it away.
Right. I need the ticker now. Yeah, it totally reset everything. That update there, like that was just mental.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have started Rashford as well. Malta. And couldn't agree with that last sentiment more. Malta, totally agree, mate.
Just bear with a second. Yeah, it's been a big update that's caused a lot of glitches. It won't just be affecting me. That I'm telling you now, it'll be affecting quite a lot of people. There we go. It's looking a bit more like a channel. I've got my subscriber thing back. Ah, and I seem to have a better camera thing as well now. Things seem to be settling down.
Yeah.
Just bear with us a second. I'm just adding some more of my overlays. Output settings. There's more to it than just streaming.
It's getting the right HDMI cables, isn't it, Kelly?
It's bloody. It's Andy. He's cursed it, hasn't he? I tell you what. If you want your kids to do as you're told, pull the internet cable out. Subscribe the Macam Cabby. Right, I need to change that colour. It's even changed the colour. Honestly, goodness me. Right, I need to change the colour. Come on, customize. Up to. We've got bugs in their house. There we go.
YouTube's not playing ball, mate. It keeps freezing.
You know, it sounds funny this, right? But the heat can affect the broadband and everything.
It can affect everything, mate.
There's nothing wrong with the internet speed. It's 400, nearly 500. That is absolutely fine. It's YouTube. It's just dropped.
Yeah.
Andy just says. Oh, he's gone now. Too much sunlight is saturating the webcam sensor. They're not very good cameras. No, I know that. I know. If you start getting issues, run Windows Update and reboot. Screwed me over this afternoon when I was playing late. Yeah, this is another thing as well. Windows Update can start like doing an update in the background. Yes, darling.
Yeah.
Right, just bear with us a second. I was dreading when they played on a Tuesday because the wife's out. That means I'm running backwards and forwards to my daughter.
Got you.
Oh, for God's sake. When I seen the day of Tuesday, I thought, oh, great. Yes, my sweet pants. bless her. She's sitting there with a YouTube for us. Right. Got that open. We're nearly up and running now, I think. Ah, dear me. Your internet connection is unstable. I don't think so. It's not like. Didn't lie.
Yeah, YouTube just keeps going into frozen loops, Abby.
Yeah.
And I've got a even on Wi-Fi upstairs, I've got a 270 odd meg connection, so it's fast enough for YouTube. Just not playing.
It's YouTube. That's exactly what goes on there.
You're able for the playing.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Because like I say, when it dropped the update, I had to like things a lot of things had changed on my menu on YouTube. But Andy's right. Windows can it downloads the update and for you to install it, and it can play havoc. It can play havoc with all your background stuff because there's a big file downloading in the background.
Yeah, apparently the guys can hear us talking, but we're not moving on screen.
Yeah, I'll sort that out. That's not a problem. Right, let's go a second here. Yeah, we should be up and running now.
Let's do a refresh on that and see
I've got
what
a
happens.
good internet connection. OBS is all go. Zoom's all go. I've got a better camera connection on Zoom. Looks like we're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's really slow, mate. That's something.
Yeah, it's YouTube. It's nothing to do with anybody else. It's YouTube. It's you have something important to say. Ah, right. Refresh the page. Right, okay. Colin Majors is. Can you tell Colin? Did I give you the other link, Rob?
Yeah, I got the other link on Messenger. Yeah, I will.
Cheers, mate. I'm not. It sounds daft by saying oh, cheers, Dak sent 10 Mac and Cabby gift memberships. You're a star. Honestly, he's spot on, Dak. The things he does for this channel, man, it's unreal. Thank you so much, Fryer Dak. Thank you. That's incredible. He's a good now, Dak, isn't he? Thank you so much, mate. Honestly. Right.
Right, guys. Links in the WhatsApp chat.
Semenyo and Jordan Ayew, familiar names
I don't know, put
in the
these
wide
headphones on,
positions,
but I'll have
and
to
then
put them
Yaki
on.
Williams of Athletic
In this,
Club of Bilbao.
greenhouse weather.
And just to explain on Thomas Partey, for those who don't know, that he is currently facing...
We've got the one and only John Murray, the commentator. We've got Rob. How you doing, Rob? We're back.
Might be on everybody else's system, but my system's playing arseholes.
Is it? Mine's absolutely perfect. Give it
a
refresh.
I just did, mate, and it's just started moving again. So
it's just a refresh. It's like I say, YouTube's done a massive update drop. It's just dropped a big update. Talk about timing. Good job it wasn't when Southern England had a penalty in it. I'll give it the dues. At least it's before the England game.
Yeah.
Cheers, Fryer. Kind words, mate. Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers, Jack. Cheers, Dak.
And now you doing, Malta? Where are you watching the game, mate? Are you at the fans museum or something? Oh, Colin's wanting to come in. Come on, Colin. Spare with us a second. Yeah, it's mad because routers and things like that can overheat in your house.
Yeah.
It sounds balmy like, but I opened the cupboard door there where the router was. I've had it in there and I've just opened it, let the air get round
Yeah.
to it. This
Yeah.
country is not built for heat like this. It's as simple as that.
It's not, Matt.
Train
It's not.
tracks buckle. Trains go off. How do they work in India then?
That's because India don't use continuously welded rail. They use jointed rails like we used to when the trains never came off the tracks.
I was waiting for Colin to come in. You need to unmute your microphone, Colin, and you need to put your camera on. But it'll take a couple of minutes for Colin's thing to get settled. I'm in an undeclared location. Williams and Semenyo will cause problems. Good players. Look at. We can't take Ghana for granted.
We can't.
Get the commentary on right. Come on.
It's in and already, Paul, you're suggesting to me that Ghana are indeed with a back four.
Yeah, there was a little bit of cloak and dagger about their lineup and how they were going to shape up. The coach alluded.
Tell you what, you should watch the Watchalong on TalkSport as well. And Jason Cundy and Jamie O'Hara and his mate. It's so funny. It's so funny.
And Iñaki Williams out on the right.
You have the air conditioner on fire. Routers should be in the open air and not in the cupboard, says Network, as are many PCs. He's right, like.
He is. He is.
It's not often he's wrong as Andy, and when he's wrong, he's right, and when he's right, he's right still.
Caleb who's been playing for Watchalong. He's only 20 years old, but they say he's got a touch of the Michael Essians about him. And if he has,
can you hear us okay, Colin? Houston, Colin, can you hear us?
Shorts and white socks for this second match in possession, and the ball is played to Reece James, who comes into a midfield position from his right back role, and Jude Bellingham, the number 10, dropping deep.
Trying to get
winning his 50th cap
screen back up.
Henry, go to bed. You okay?
England 0, Ghana 0. Declan Rice looking down at the ground. His 75th cap for England tonight. And Declan Rice kicks off.
What's happened to the radio?
Everyone is the right side. Jordan Pickford, 86 caps for him tonight.
Even the radio is resetting itself.
From the England goalkeeper up towards the edge of the penalty area. That is thumped. And here we go. Declan Rice looking down.
Yeah, it's just sorting the stream out. Don't worry, folks. It is coming on.
At the ground. 75th cap for England tonight.
There we go. We're back on. We're back on.
Rice kicks off and plays the ball all the way back to Jordan Pickford.
We're looking good, Rob. We're looking good
tonight. And a long clearance from the England
yeah, we're getting there, mate.
That is thumped away. And already, Paul, you're suggesting to me that Ghana are indeed with a back four.
Yeah, there was a little bit of.
We've got Malta says now 10 minutes of Colin's tech problems. Colin will come on, no bother. Colin will be fine.
Revert to a 5, but they're looking very much like an orthodox 4-4-2. Semenyu's going to play upside alongside Ayew and Iñaki Williams out on the right-hand side, and Sibo down here on the left. But yeah, they're very much a structured 4-4-2.
And Yerenchi suggested that he might be the right wing back, but he is in midfield. And you know, he's one of the highly rated stars. They say that Caleb Yerenchi, who's been playing for Watchalong, he's only 20 years old, but they say he's got a touch of the Michael Essians about him, and if he has, then he won't be bad. So England, white shirts, blue shorts and white socks for the second match in possession.
Oh, I need to start the clock. See, it's just knocked us to 6.
Yeah, we're three minutes in now, Kevin. According to my stream on the Beeb.
And England have possession on the halfway line. England 0.
And I'm going to sync it with what I'm watching.
Yes,
darling. Want some toast? Look here.
Skies above. There may well be more rain on the way. I can see some very threatening looking
clouds
away to the right.
Yeah, of course there is a chance. The lightning on your mic is causing the webcam. All right.
All of those photographers have been cleared away now. And,
yeah, the trouble is you've just muted yourself, Cabby.
Might well be setting the pattern for
Over.
with Ghana sitting right off England. and allowing them possession as Jed Spence gets a touch. His first appearance at a major tournament from the start for England after coming on as right back the other day against
Still
Croatia.
muted, I think, now.
Jed Spence again passes it back to
Yeah, you are. You're
who's
still
playing in
muted.
a World Cup for the first time for England, having narrowly missed out 4 years
Nope.
ago for the tournament in Qatar, but being such a big part of things for Gareth Southgate's team in Germany 2 years ago at the Euros. Here's Noni Madueke now on the right-hand side, but back it goes. Very
Yeah,
patient
that's it.
approach.
Got your
Back on,
man.
back on.
And
Yeah.
Esri Konsa, again the central defenders just exchanging passes.
I think for anyone
I
that
don't know
saw
how to turn the,
Spain Saudi Arabia game last week,
I'll have to just check the settings again.
Stages, but it's set up in a very similar way. Spain
what?
very much dominated that game.
Go
and it was
in the
about
car,
being
get the
patient,
front, get a
taking
tenner
the
out,
time
okay?
and taking their chances
Good
and
lad.
trying to pull the opposition's defence out of positions.
Uh,
England at the moment currently just
I will,
rotating possession
Dak,
in the
I
midfield,
will do.
and they're going to have movement. You know, it's going to be down to the likes of Madueke, Bellingham, Anthony Gordon running from deep. We talked about Harry Kane dropping in, but they're going to have to try and pull Ghana out of shape.
When I turn the colour off, it also turns the mic off. I just need a better webcam.
Very, very high position here, but the stadium is so steeply banked. This stand is very, very steep. that it
Honestly,
just
it's
feels as
so
though
hot
you are
in this
close
house
to
at the minute. It's
action.
unreal.
Now Madueke again, almost with his heels on the white line, taking on the defender down into the full-back position, but then cuts
Takes me back
There's
these
a
sort of
suggestion there
temperatures,
a
though,
bit of a
Kevin,
from him, but he
to when I lived
plays
in
it back
Cyprus.
to,
I bet they did, aye.
his former
Well, years
clubmate,
ago,
Reece
we used to
James.
get 6 weeks of
behind
summer
him.
like this
James
every
has
year, and
passed,
we're
that's
used
good.
to it.
Now
That
Yeah,
was the
I
thing.
know.
Infield,
Yeah,
Bellingham on the outside
we
midfield,
didn't get
but that
days off
passes
school.
away
You were
behind
still
Declan
expected
Rice, and
to
that's
turn
going
into
to
work.
play for a throw on the Ghanaian
Um,
fans
Yes,
who
darling.
have not filled
Public
their
transport
section. There
ran
are plenty
properly.
of blue seats in the
Mourn,
two
mourn,
main
mourn.
sections where the Ghana fans are, but there's still
darling.
probably, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 of them. A huge cheer for that error from England, the error for Bellingham, and it's out for a throw to Ghana.
It was just unfortunate from Jude Bellingham. It was start of a promising move. It's exactly what England would have to do. Reece James with the ball. What we say is they broke the lines, and he did. He put it in between the defence and the midfield, and Bellingham had taken up a really good position.
And
You'll be
here is
back.
Mensah
Okay,
on
mate,
the
I'll be back.
right-hand side, but, England are able to deal with that. Mensah
I need a
Williams,
better microphone. My son bought us this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Christmas.
He's not had the best of seasons.
It's been a
Is that
cracking
the-
mic.
Is that the Razer microphone, Cabby?
Um,
Because if it is, Andy says turn it off in the software settings for the microphone.
yeah, it's not a Razer. It's not a Razer Kraken. But I want to at least spend a couple of £100 and get a decent microphone and that. I mean, I've still got a lot to be to get set up right.
Yeah.
76 was hot. Gary, I was 1.
It was. I wouldn't. I'm going to speak with me old weather forecasting head on here, Gary. It wasn't as hot as we've seen the last few years, but it was long. It lasted forever. Was it 6, 7 weeks or something like that, where it didn't rain, the sun shone every day, temperatures were in the high 20s every day. But I lived it as well. I remember that well, mate. I was. It was the end of my getting towards the end of my secondary school days.
Ghana starting lineup, so it's a free kick for England in a good position, Paul.
They're playing on the left-hand side, Sebo. I expected him to play on the right with Inaki Williams on the left.
Yes, Pat.
Actually, they've switched over.
Okay.
They've clearly showed already Ghana.
The thing is, though, that there's been a pattern. Colin, are you still having problems? I don't know if he's messaging. Is he saying anything on WhatsApp?
Let me have a quick check.
For the header against Croatia. And Rice
Yes, Pat.
standing over the ball.
Yeah, darling, wait there, Pat, wait there.
Increasing now as Declan Rice, it's a two-man Ghana wall. It's very sort of pale yellowy gold kit that Ghana are in at this World Cup.
He must have got the link in because he's come in. We just can't see him or hear him.
Rice curls it in, but it is headed comfortably away.
Assuming you can hear us,
that, like.
Colin,
Rice.
you need to unmute your microphone. If you go into Zoom settings,
Reece James is able to catch that ball near the edge of his penalty area.
turn on your camera and your microphone, mate.
Because that's where the Ghana trap will be set. That's where they'll be looking for the turnover possession and to try and counter-attack England. The concentration has got to remain for England.
0-0. And England playing the ball forward. Anderson slips over as he does so. They did water the pitch remarkably before the match, but I think, as you suggested, they probably have to do that before every game. But the rain that we had in here yesterday was absolutely torrential. as England take a quick throw. Kane swings the ball out from left to right. Madueke takes that down. Madueke back onto his left foot and then back towards the halfway line. I know this is exactly what England were expecting coming into this match. They knew that they would have to be patient, and it might be tricky breaking down Ghana, ranked 65th in the world. Ball played up for Bellingham. There's a challenge on him, and he goes down. Might have been an arm that caught him across the face from Apolku, who came in with the challenge. As he went down, when he certainly clutched his face. Was there an arm in his face?
There looked to be an arm in the face. I don't think either player knew that the other one was arriving, in all honesty. I think there's a good, strong coming together. Jude Bellingham's asking the question. The referee's just stood talking to Jude Bellingham now. But he does feel that he was caught, Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, but it is only a free kick. Free kick just outside the penalty area. So 0-0. And,
yeah, good headphones these. Got them off the Mackham shop. He sent us them. So it's a freebie. Check out the Mackham shop online. Some quality stuff on there.
Spence gets up.
Oh,
he heads it away. Gordon in on the challenge.
Have I missed anything?
Well, but neither of them can take it on. Now the ball down the right hand side. Here comes the cross from Sanaya. In fact,
Evening, Rich.
Just shepherded over the dead ball line and behind, but the first encouragement for Ghana coming forward.
The bandwidth, the bandwidth's absolutely 100% spot on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the Grange-Bly one as well, Andy. I've got a feeling that was 79, 80-ish.
They both get back in, and at times in that
You're right, there was an absolute bloody infestation of them. They were everywhere.
They're a very flexible system, this England side.
0-0. Still only 8 minutes on the clock. Big cheer is on the massive.
Good evening, John Bell. Pixelrich, how you doing? You got the link on? Oh, that's fine, mate. That's fine.
On the big screen.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Gary has.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know whether
Colin
can hear us.
Stupid lighting.
I don't know whether Colin can hear us, Stu. But yeah, I think he just needs to tweak his settings to allow his microphone and camera.
I did a test with him. Hello, Henry. I did a test with him and it was fine. He was on straight away.
All right. Because it says he's muted and his camera's off.
Gideon Mensah was tight on Noni Madueke. And the throw-in is taken for England back towards the halfway line. Again, if you've joined the slate, England 0, Ghana 0. Declan Rice trying to take the ball on through the middle. Nice. Bellingham. Now Kane on the edge of the area. Back to Bellingham. Couldn't find a position. Too congested in there. First chance really that England have threatened inside the opposing penalty area.
Yeah, they got a lot of joy in the Croatia game by going into the wide areas, but that time it was intricate.
Anyway, we haven't said much about football at the moment, Kerry.
Yeah, not much happening, Rob.
Think England will win?
Yeah, I think they will. I don't think they'll have a problem winning.
I
don't think it's going to be a walkover like what people think it's going to be. We can't disrespect these Ghanaians, though. They're good players.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It's like having 11 Brian Brobbies on the pitch.
Here's Konza out to the right hand side to Madueke.
The Ghanaian trio. Well, I remember. Oh, I'm forgetting his bloody name now. Big bloke.
Cameron Jones?
Jean.
Asamoah Jean.
Asamoah Jean was. He was a Ghanaian.
On the right hand side. One of the two Arsenal players in this England starting lineup.
Oh my God, John.
Cross headed away. Ayew couldn't keep possession.
Nice one, John. Better all Russia.
The pace isn't quite there because of the fact that Ghana are
football's that good, isn't it, mate?
Such a defensive pattern in the early stages.
Yeah, they've got everybody back, Ghana. They've got the lot.
Thomas Tuchel says the fastest man in this England squad. Declan Rice again, the vice captain, and then Mark Gay.
They're doing the old Man City style at the minute. Left, right, left, right, left, right, keeping possession.
Who were the other two then, Malta? I remember Jean.
He gets that down. He's trying to find the position. Lovely ball into James. James with the cross. He put back. It was Gordon tried to get.
No, I think I don't disagree with you, Gary. I'm not too excited about England games at the moment.
The real excitement starts when the knockout rounds, if we get to the knockout.
But that time he gets the space. Reece James, the fullback, gets around and gets into the box. Well defended in the end, but positive again from England.
As Reece James has it once more. 0-0, but But England finding joy there, back in the centre circle, already today, as you may have heard. Portugal 5-0 winners against Uzbekistan. If England win the group, they may well face the third place team in that group. But that all has to be ironed out. Here's Gordon, 25 yards from goal. That was a heavy challenge.
I'll tell you what,
it is a free kick to England again.
it is good to see Bobby get the place. I've been impressed with the
Aye.
referees in this tournament.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I remember. I do remember. Yeah, I do remember Sully Montari as well. I've just googled that though. Malta. Yeah.
Reece James just rolls it on the sole of his foot into the path of Declan Rice, just leaning back, gets up and under it.
And John Mensah.
Was on target anyway because it was far too straight. But again, for England, good possession in a good area.
And the news is that on the eve of the England-Panama match, who's playing in New York among others? Barry Manilow. As Harry Kane goes up and is caught on the head in an aerial challenge, and the England captain has gone down clutching the left side of his head after a jetty jumped with him, and after Kane got his head to the ball.
Big fellas, the Ghanaians, aren't they?
It was a genuine attempt
They
to
are.
play the ball, I think, but it's left Harry Kane in a lot of pain there. I think the central defender had
We
his
didn't
eyes
want Harry
clearly
Kane
on the
injured,
ball.
right? Because that's good like Vienna for the World Cup.
A really tough one for Kane, but he
Yep.
looks to be okay. He's asking the referee, Harry Kane.
Jetty jumped with him, and after Kane got his head to the ball, a jetty, it was a clash of heads.
Yeah, it was a genuine attempt to play the ball, I think, but it's left Harry Kane in a lot of pain there. I think the central defender.
Good strike by
had his eyes clearly
Declan
on
Rice,
the
that
ball.
free kick.
There was a big clash of heads there in the middle of the park. A really tough one for
There
Kane, but
was.
he looks to be okay. He's asking the referee, Harry Kane.
Yeah, the only thing wrong with Jean was
He's on his feet.
him wanting to go to Saudi Arabia for
Kane in a lot
a
of
better
pain
chance
there.
of winning
The
stuff,
central defender had his
i.e.
eyes clearly
money.
on the ball. There was a big clash of heads there in the middle of the park. A really tough one for Kane, but he looks to be okay. He's asking the referee, Harry Kane.
Yes, he is. And he is on his feet. It is a clash of heads, but there's no... The physios are not coming on, because you know what that would mean. He'd have to leave the field for a minute, but it is a clash of heads.
Yeah. He's got up and clearly declared himself that he's okay and fully fit very quickly. It'd take a lot to take Harry Kane off the pitch, though, wouldn't it?
Well, it would, but there are
How many
protocols, as we know.
Sunderland-born
Quarter-hour
players
play.
are playing in this
England nil,
World
Ghana
Cup?
nil. Not really too much in terms
Sunderland-born
of
players?
clear-cut chances
Yeah,
to
how many
create
Sunderland-born
either
players are
end.
playing in
Excellent
this
pressing
World
on a
Cup?
challenge Angles it back. Gordon, he plays it across. Anderson with the chance. That was deflected all the way across the penalty area and then scrambled away, hooked away in the end by Mensah.
Well, no,
And
it's
out
not
of
Lionel
play for a
Messi.
throw. Excellent from Rice.
No,
Real
no, it's not.
determination to
Well,
win the ball.
obviously
He was
one of
the
them's on
second
the
favourite going
the
into that
field at
challenge.
the moment
Not
for
only did he
England.
win the first, won the second, and then found his
Mr.
midfield partner
Pickford
in the end.
Of
is
course.
one.
Once again,
Who's the
real
other one?
good, clear determination from Declan Rice.
England dominating
Not
possession.
playing for England, I will say.
Mensah, and out of play for a throw. Excellent from Rice.
Yeah, real determination to win the ball. He was the
Correct,
second favourite going
Malta.
into that
It is
challenge. Not only did he win
Claudio
the first, won the
Reyna's
second,
son,
and then found his midfield partner in the end.
playing for the USA.
Once again, real good.
He was
clear
born in
determination
Sunderland.
From Declan Rice.
Really?
England dominating
Yeah, when
possession.
Claudio Reyna played for us.
But as predicted, as forecast, Ghana are proving difficult to break down, but they are finding a little bit of joy. Here's Gordon now
Come on,
on the
Gordon, let's
left-hand
do something.
side. Still Gordon ahead of Rashford. I'm sure we'll see him later. Gordon one way, then the
I
other.
thought he hadn't been
Plays it
allowed
back
in.
to Elliot Anderson.
Party.
Then
Or
back
was
to
that
Anthony Gordon. Good run
in
from
Canada?
Jack
He
Spence.
wasn't allowed
Spence
in.
cuts it back, only half cleared. Rice from the angle. Then that is blocked behind by the right.
We'll get the breakthrough in a minute. Well, it's coming. The goal's coming.
And it's a corner to England there first.
The goal is coming.
Bile on there, Jed Spence, like he did when he came on as a substitute in the Croatia game. On his left foot this time, he just looks up and he puts the ball into an area.
I
rather
can
than
smell a
tries to
goal,
find
Rob.
teammate. Ball deflects off the Ghana defender, comes to Declan Rice on his left foot. Manages to get a little bit of space for a shot, but it was too tight, and it was a good block in the
I
end.
feel less tense about this game than I did against the Croatian game.
Kit
Yeah,
Harington
yeah.
was picked out by the TV cameras in a very plush-looking New England Patriots box. Don't know if Barry Manilow's here. We'll find out. I'm sure they'll find him if he is. It's a corner then for England. Big moment. Rice. England have already scored from one corner at this World Cup. Rice, right-footed, curls it in. Konza, but no, Ghana head gets to it.
It
First,
wasn't
only half cleared away.
Malta, it wasn't
And Ghana
Semenyo
have being able to
who
deal with that corner.
represented
Lovely bend on it, that delivery, a high
was
whip
in the last
curling
World
bend to
Cup.
the back post. He was looking
Yes,
for
Bert.
Konza, but Ghana did their job.
Finish,
He's
okay.
got a real quality of delivery, Declan Rice. We've seen it with Arsenal this season. Love or loathe what they've done, but a lot of their joy from set plays is because of his delivery.
Reece James now on the right, receives it from Bellingham, holds off the challenge. His cross, James, that's headed away on the edge of the box by Urenchi.
Yeah, I thought it was. I just couldn't remember for certain whether he'd played at the last World Cup or not.
Somebody's given him a baseball cap and a coat
Yes, Bert.
as well with this
Finish, okay.
rain.
Ah,
in the air.
sounds like we
It's
might have
raining
Colin.
gently
Hey there,
raining
Cole.
on the New
Hello.
England Patriots
Aha, we can
stadium.
hear you now, mate.
Free kick
All right,
see
Colin,
you.
how you doing?
But we can hear you.
a rest of possession for them. Yep, the
I've
New
got you on
England
my mobile
Patriots,
phone. I've got my bloody thingy.
banners are hanging high above the
Just need your camera
screen.
turned on, Col.
Massive rectangular screen to our right, the 6 times that
Hang
they've
on.
been world champions. Ball over the top. We've not seen Antoine Semenyo at all in the match, and that's a foul on Mark Gay, who was shielding the ball as he was being by
Hello.
Iñaki Williams,
Aha,
and Gay wins the free kick.
Oh, so you
Good piece of defending, and that's the advantage of having a left-footed defender.
I've got you on my
playing
mobile
outside.
phone. I've
As
got
when
my
the ball
bloody
is there, it's
thingy.
a natural position for him to take up, and we know
Need
how
your
quick
camera
Gay
turned on,
is.
Col.
Yes, we had the 5 banners, didn't we?
Aye, Colin, if you can turn your volume down on your phone as well, so we don't hear you 3 times, because we've got the sound here as well.
Here for the New England Patriots.
What's the most it's ever been won, John?
Spot on.
Is it 6? Ball back towards the halfway line. Konza to Mark Gay. Now Jed Spence.
I've got you on my
And Gay
mobile
again
phone.
just
I've
gets
got
the
my
ball onto
bloody
his
thingy.
right foot. His 31st cap for England. Mark Gay, a Manchester City man
Aye.
now, FA Cup winner, even though he was knocked out in the 3rd round, Paul, when we saw him
Well,
at Macclesfield.
at least
I've
we
just
were
had to mute
ahead of
Colin because
Macclesfield,
he's
didn't
got
we?
his volume, whatever he's
Well done, everyone
watching,
in Macclesfield. Roof in
he's got his
Macclesfield,
volume
no roof
on loud where he's at,
in
and it's
the
causing
New
like...
England Patriots Stadium. But
You know when you phone a radio station and they say, can you turn your radio down in the background?
Anderson now
Yeah.
moves the ball across
That's
from
what it is.
right to left.
He just needs to turn his volume down on the source he's listening to. That's all he needs to do.
Again towards Elliot Anderson. England absolutely
Might be on his
dominating
phone.
possession.
That is watching it as well, Cabby,
Walking
so
forward with the ball.
it'll be
Konza
difficult
again.
to hit. Well, you can turn the volume down in
Fouled by Jordan
YouTube,
Ayew,
can't he?
who just got a touch of the ball, but touch on Gay as well as he did so.
And they've offered nothing, Ghana.
Yeah, all you got to do, Colin, is just turn your phone off.
Which England have dealt with very comfortably.
Your sound off, mate. That's all you got to do. Easy
Easy
peasy.
That will have been their first aim in this game.
It will. But here now, Reece James with a cross, but that's too close to Benjamin Asari. All in pink, who's able to drop forward.
You hear it all the time when people phone radio stations. You see the DJ saying, before you speak, can you turn your radio down?
The Black
Yeah.
Stars, as they call them. See Carlos Queiroz, I think it's the first time we've seen him outside of his dugout. The 73-year-old former Manchester United assistant manager to Sir Alex Ferguson. Another stoppage in play after a clash of heads. Reece James is the England man
Oof.
who has gone
How's
down.
that look
And I think
nasty?
that might be Jordan Ayew, who is down there as well, and both of it. And now the referee saying yes for that collision.
Had to go to the account issues.
I think that was almost a similar one to Harry Kane's, but I think that was a more accidental one. When Jordan Ayew's eyes fixed on the ball, went into the back of Reece James.
I did
Both
get a
players
personal tour of the
flat on the back
stadium,
of the
like,
ball, receiving treatment.
by the
So we're going to have a lengthy
ground
break here,
safety
aren't we?
manager.
By the time they receive treatment,
for it
it's
all.
going to be time for the first hydration break of the game, I would suspect, even though the players have actually now come across, and 4 of them are having a drink, and the rest of the England outfield players and the Ghana players are doing
I
the
think
same.
Colin's
I mean,
disappeared.
a
He's going to try and
sensible
come back
thing
in,
for
I think.
the referee to do here would be to say, let's have the hydration break now. However, I have a suspicion that television adverts are lined up for a certain point,
He's trying to get them
and,
all
he's
back
now,
on.
and the referee is saying now to the players, you've got to come back on. You've got to come
I
away
think
from
we
the side
probably
pitch."
all did, John. Oh,
And,
must be
the
little
Honduran
people living in
referees
that
waving it
radio,
back on
in
both
that
hands.
box in the corner.
So they've all had a drink. Jordan
Do a
Ayew
variety
and
of
Reece James are
voices,
still
though.
receiving treatment. They're just getting to their feet. They're going to come off the field, and by the time they both
I
come
mean,
off
would
the
you be
field,
disappointed
actually
with a
Jordan
point
Ayew
today?
has
Yeah.
got a pack being held to the back of his head, So there
It's
has been
very,
a
very,
Yeah.
question
it's very, very
about whether he's
stop-starty at the minute, though, isn't it?
James is still flat.
Yeah.
Reece James is still flat on his back. And by the time they get this sorted out, it will be time for the hydration break on a day when the last thing we need in this stadium, with a temperature of about 20 degrees, with rain coming down, is a hydration break.
Definitely don't need any more water today, John, that is for sure. But I think, obviously...
Yesterday's
there are
match,
cities, and we've spoken
the
about
Egypt
this
one, I
so
think,
many
was
times,
suspended for
that
45 minutes because of
just
lightning.
that a hydration
Yeah,
break
the
is gonna be
French
needed, and
game
it's only
was delayed
fair
by
across the
2
board
hours.
that coaches get the opportunity, in
Uh, uh,
every
uh, uh.
game, because
Can
those
be
that
quite
play
nice,
the
can
hotter
be quite
climates, the
nasty out
coaches
in
will
the
say
States,
that those that play the air
thunderstorms.
conditioning or the cooler cities,
Yeah, can
they
do.
will say
You
that
know what
they're
the security guards at
disadvantaged
Stadium
because
Lights
they
says
don't
that.
get to speak to their players halfway through.
Nice.
However,
Nice.
there's going to be some major booing. When Reece James, he's now got to his feet, there's going to be some major booing from the stands here if the next thing that happens is a hydration break. But there is, there has to be a question over Reece James here, because that's
It's a
lengthy
farce, this
treatment. It was a
hydration break.
clash
Like,
of
I mean,
heads.
you know for a fact they're going to bring it to the Premier League, don't
On
you?
the side of the
Oh
pitch,
yeah,
must
of
be.
course. So they
that
can get
maybe
more
looking at
adverts
him
in on
out of our
ITV
side.
and Sky.
Reece James is now
That's all it's for.
being led off
They
the
reckon
field.
£250 million worth of
He's been
additional
passed
advertising
okay
because
to
of these
continue.
hydration breaks.
And
You want to see the top of your heart? That's because Collins left the room, that's why.
Reece James, you have to leave the pitch, which Reece James is now doing.
When somebody leaves the stream, it
He's gonna
adjusts
drop the ball
the...
to Seaball.
Yeah.
We've got 23 minutes on the clock. There we go. He's dropped the ball, and Ghana play on. And Reece James is sent back onto the field. And Ghana have possession in the central third. Yeah, Jordan Ayew, I see him now.
There you go, that should be right.
Up. He's having a bandage put on his head, so there's obviously blood there. And the Ghana captain is going to come back onto the field with a bandage on his head. Ball is not kept in on the far side by Spence. It's a throw into Ghana, level with the edge of the England
Yes,
penalty
but-
area. It's 0-0 if you just switched on.
Do you know, I noticed
Come with
there was
there.
a real piece of leadership and experience there from Declan Rice. Reece James was off the field, so he sent Enzri Konza to the right-hand side, to the right full-back position, and he dropped in and filled in as centre-back and tucked Elliot Anderson in front of him. It was only for a short space of time, but an intelligent piece of football.
Still no hydration break. 24 minutes on the clock as England have possession. Jordan Ayew is now back on the field. The Ghana number 9, 34-year-old. Long pass for England, looking for Spence. That is headed away by Mensah.
Yeah, as they're having a hydration
Either
break,
side
I'm
of
going to
it.
go and
England are able to
hydrate.
win back possession. Elliot Anderson back into the centre circle to Mark Gay, who'll just roll the ball out towards the left-hand side to Jed Spence. Now, here's Anthony Gordon again, bundle of energy. Gordon's ball in towards the edge of the box. Seabold clears that away, but only up in the air. Rice is after this. The ball rattles around on the edge of the box. Seabold with the bleached blonde hair, back to the edge of his penalty area, only half cleared away. Bellingham tries to get it down. It's a bit of a scruffy game, I must say. Bellingham, there's no space for England. They're doing their best, Ghana, to try and frustrate England, give them no space at all. Bellingham then square. Reece James out to Madueke on the right-hand side. Madueke up against the defender onto his left foot, then plays it back. James puts his foot on the ball, but the cross into the penalty area is easily headed away towards Iñaki Williams, who might have been took back there, but there's no free kick, and England have got it back. But there's a foul on Elliot Anderson by Jordan Ayew, and that is a free kick to England, 10 yards inside the Ghana half. I thought I heard the whistle blow that.
They took it very quickly, and then they allowed play to go on. The referee,
Oh, they did take
they
it.
put the ball down quickly. England have realised that they need to get the ball circulating.
Yeah.
The ball moves faster than players, and if you're going to try and pull players out of positions, is your favourite bit, John?
Listen to this. That's the loudest booing I've heard for a hydration break. So
What a
far
carry
this
on,
World
like.
Cup. In fact, it's almost drowning out the man with the deep voice. And the players come to the side of the pitch. 25 minutes played, and it's time for a hydration break. Which, in these circumstances, and you are right, Paul, that they do have to apply this across the board, they say, but this is preposterous.
It's not needed. I mean, 4 minutes ago we had that long stoppage.
It's typical for the
which
Yanks,
could
isn't
have
it?
been used, and because we have to have it at a
To do the
certain
friggin'
time, once again,
hydration
common
break.
sense
Surprised they've
is
not got like
always
6
used.
quarters in each
And what
half.
people back home will not know is that when this happens on US TV, now it is a full-blown advert break. When I've thought for the first time,
Back again.
we were in Sundance Square,
Right.
Paul, you and I were walking
It's right,
across,
Rob.
and as we
Welcome
walked,
back, by the
we
way.
walked to Sundance
This
Square in
ad break,
Fort Worth, and the
this
sign was
this
on. I said, "Is it
hydration break, all it is
adverts for?"
advert.
Must have been
That's
4 or
all it's
5
for.
Yeah.
adverts. It is an absolute
Yeah.
abomination.
John Murray, the commentator, 5 Lives, just says he's just knocked the telly over from US TV where he's at, and he says the minute the hydration break started, full-blown adverts.
Changes the
Mhm.
character of the game.
And it'll be the same on ITV in the UK. The only reason we haven't got them on here is because the Beeb are covering this from the UK perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
Matches. Anyway, water break, hydration break continues. Let's bring in Steph Horton.
It's not a it's anything but a hydration break. It's a team talking adverts.
Yep.
What do you think?
And it was a farce the other night because we're playing in a bloody air-conditioned stadium.
I feel as though this hydration break has really stopped England getting to a rhythm.
It was a complete farce, England's first game, because they were playing in an enclosed stadium that had air conditioning.
A quick squeeze of the magic sponge.
Really good runs in behind the back four, and this just stops the rhythm. So from
Yeah.
England point of view, I think we've had
Totally agree.
So why did they allow it to happen before the World Cup started? Why couldn't FIFA say no, we're not having any? What about the Brazils of the 70s and things like that, when the temperature was like in the 50s,
Well,
was no hydration breaks?
Mexico City,
Mexico
summer
City?
1970.
in the middle areas for the midfield, and as Steph said, we've got in behind him down the sides a couple of times. But
And don't forget the played on worse pitch, worse football boots, worse footballs.
be patient.
It was like what running that Azteca Stadium when the Maradona handballed
Few more chances in the second part.
Yep.
the ball into the hand of God. It was like a plough field, that pitch.
Yeah.
Need rehydration breaks. It's all about money, Sewell, and yeah. Dak says he's tired of these commercials. 24 degrees in Chesney Street.
Yeah.
But in this formation that Ghana are playing, when
I've just
you've got
been downstairs. It's about 10 degrees cooler downstairs than it is upstairs.
They do say as well on hot days like this, open your loft hatch to let the heat go through.
Well, it is. The skylight's open, the office windows are open,
and they look like a team who haven't scored more than 1 goal in a
but
game
it's
since
about 10 degrees
Chris
warmer
Wood
upstairs than it is
Didier
downstairs.
Deschamps is going to miss France's final group match against Norway following the death of his mother, according to the French Football Federation. England with a pass from James, but Gordon
Come
can't
on,
keep that in.
70
It's
million
out of
Claire
play forward.
Baldwin, man, you should have
So,
controlled
live
that.
From the BBC.
What, Krusty the
Hope you've got in
Clown?
swing of
Aye.
taking the radio to bed with you and listening to the late night commentaries. Ghana clearing the ball away from their right back area.
The thing is, I don't think it's just US TV companies that are spoiling it, Gary. It's FIFA are absolutely shit scared that somebody's going to collapse with heat exhaustion or something like that. And they'll get the pantsuit off them. So, you know, they did these hydration breaks during the Club World Cup, didn't they?
But all it takes is when the ball goes out to play, or goes into the crowd, or as a free kick, literally just get someone to chuck a bottle.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, fry your Dak. Please get an ice cream for your family. Thank you. $20. Thank you very much, mate. I'll save some for you as well, mate. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Gary. It is.
Sanaya as he was trying to bring that away, and that is a free kick to
It's idiots
Ghana
in
inside
offices.
their own half.
Yeah, you can see that relationship down England's left.
Oh,
Jed
let's
Spence
panic
is
just in
definitely
case
a work in
somebody.
progress. Jed Spence can play either
Yes,
side,
Pat.
but he's
Well,
predominantly right
that's the
footed.
other side of
Tries to go
things,
around
John,
the
is
outside
the
once
brown
again, and the
envelopes.
understanding between those two, you would hope would grow within the game.
So not the thrills and spills by any means, Paul, yet of the opening match against Croatia, which is one of the best matches of the tournament so far.
Yeah, England approached that in a manner.
Yeah, I can totally understand if you're playing football or cricket out in India, say Delhi or somewhere like that, Malta, at this time of year, where the temperature often gets well above 40 degrees, you might need a hydration break. But
Free kick to Ghana in the central third of the field.
do you really need it when you're in Boston? Miami, possibly. Yeah, I can perhaps understand that, but do you really need it in Boston?
Anderson just down there, maybe just shows you that England a little frustrated.
That's a one word I was just about to use, John. That's what they cannot afford to do. I mean, they are completely dominating this game. 31, 32 minutes into the game. Jordan Pickford, I don't think he's touched the ball with his gloves yet.
I mean, how
They've
warm
been
is it
very, very
out in
dominant,
Vermont
England.
at the
But
moment, Dak?
frustration,
Is it warm
concentration,
or
giving away possession in areas
just
like this to
normal?
give Ghana a free kick. They need to keep concentrated.
England with that very high line from the free kick that's played up towards the edge of their penalty area by IU, and then the referee spots a foul on. Well, it was Gay who ended up on the ground. Whether he was the player who was fouled.
Cheers, Dak. So generous of you, mate. Thanks, I do appreciate it. Thanks very much, pal. You only get one hydration break each half, don't you?
Yes, yeah, it's supposed to be 3 minutes.
At a World Cup, but as we know, under Thomas Tuchel, they have been beaten by African opposition for the first time in a friendly match against Senegal at the end of last season. Here is Konsa. Famously, Ghana reaching the quarterfinals in South Africa. That's one of the most exciting World Cup matches I've ever commentated on. The famous Uruguay-Ghana match in Soccer City in Johannesburg. An amazing night. Luis Suarez with a handball on the line. That's their World Cup best. Ghana have gone out in the group stage of the last 2 World Cups they've gone to. England now with Konsa to Gay. We're into the last 15 minutes of the first half.
Opening 30 minutes, 32 minutes. What do you reckon, Rob? Not much football being played, has there, really?
Not really. In fact, not really at all.
Here's Madueke down the right-hand side, his Arsenal teammate, but 3 players around him. Ricochets thought of Bellingham.
What's the stats look like? So, possession-wise, England 83%, Ghana 17. England 4 shots, none of which were on target. Ghana, no shots. Strangely enough, none of those were on targets either. Yeah, that sums it up. England have had lots of possession, but they're not doing anything with it.
Colin's back. You all right, Colin?
Oh, Cole. Aha, we're getting a picture as well, maybe. No, your microphone's gone off again.
There's Colin. How are you doing?
We can see you, Colin. Your mic's muted, mate. You might need to unmute your mic.
0-0. Have all the reaction to this on the Football Daily.
Told you, what was the problem? It's no problem at all.
Football Daily this morning. Just search BBC Sounds for that on the free app. Anderson passing the ball out towards the left-hand side, and now Jed Spence.
76 degrees. Yeah, that's pleasant enough, mate. 25, 24.5 degrees. I would guess it's probably something similar in Boston, where England are playing at the moment.
Will deal with that all on his own.
You have to unmute your microphone, Colin. You should see a little microphone next to a symbol somewhere where you're watching. Just click that, and then we're all okay to go.
We can definitely see you, mate.
He looks a bit like Jeremy Clarkson with sunglasses, doesn't he?
He does a bit.
Go on, Colin, son.
And he's a lot like Jeremy Clarkson because he calls it as he sees it as well.
At the other end of the ground. Throw in. James. Back to Anderson. Remember, if England win this match,
you should see your mic. You should see your microphone, Colin, on your picture, whatever. Just click that and unmute it. You'll get there. You'll get there.
England's next match against Panama in New Jersey, Saturday night, 10 o'clock, BST. Anthony Gordon, then back towards the half.
I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I make money off YouTube from adverts, so I need to shut my mouth really. The good adverts, they really are. Spot on. Sad state of affairs. That's where these companies make millions and billions from advertising.
Yep. With a very disciplined style, and the hope is that they're able to get the chance.
And Colin's got sunglasses because he's not got his prescription glasses. The only prescription glasses he's got are sunglasses ones.
I've got an excuse. Mine are photochromics, so they go dark when it's sunny. So it looks like I'm just wearing shades all the time, really. So.
Yeah, all you got to do is just unmute your microphone, Colin. Just click it.
With England absolutely outnumbering Ghana by how many was that to 1?
He's a superstar.
Okay.
Down the right, Madueke with the cross. Rice with the header, got up well, but couldn't keep it down. He had Sanaya there with him, and it didn't threaten the goal of Asari.
See, if he's using it from the app, I don't know what it's like using the app. I don't know where the microphone symbol is.
doesn't show you the path of the game, nothing will. Good piece of play that was from Madueke.
Can you see your microphone symbol on your screen, Colin?
Got to the byline. Declan Rice was free, but the ball was just too high. Couldn't get enough power. Went over the bar.
Still 0-0. As Jed Spence has it on the halfway line. England have not won their second match at a major tournament, World Cup, Euros, since Gareth Southgate's first tournament.
67. It's warmer than that, here.
The last 3 second group matches have all ended as draws. And that's why Harry Kane spoke to the squad this week in advance of this match about the importance of doing that, getting 2 wins on the board in your first 2 matches. But this is not going to be easy for England. We can see that already after 37 goalless minutes. Konza to Madueke, ball in field looking for James, but Sebo was able to step in, and then Mensah left-footed into the centre circle. Gay those steps.
It's going to be a smash and grab, this, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just not sure which way it's going to get smashed and grabbed.
I tell you what, England will be in trouble if Ghana get a sneaky penalty and they get in front, because it's so difficult breaking a team down that just has no intentions of coming forward.
Yeah.
It's impossible to say how many levels there are. I mean, it's either 3 or 4. There's a massive open end to our left, so it's only about the stand behind the goal where the England fans are is probably only like a 3/4 stand, because there's a massive gap there, which is probably to get some sort of machinery into the ground, I would imagine, as England take the throw in.
Colin, did you join from the browser or from the Zoom app?
Poking up above the big screens to our left, which is a symbol of Massachusetts and the famous coastline, the New England coastline. It looks a little bit like an air traffic control tower.
Well, the stadiums are so vast and they're so cavernous, but actually when you look at the attendances and the capacity, you would expect more, but then you forget about those 3 huge layers of hospitality boxes, you know, different
Colin
levels
Clarkson.
of hospitality here, there and everywhere, behind the goals, under the
I
screen.
could
Oh,
actually
that's,
see
yeah,
the stadium.
that's uncomfortable.
So many different
Humidity's
levels to the
90% in Boston at the moment.
That's
60,
humidity.
67 Fahrenheit, with which is
I'm not sure if Carlos Queiroz has said something out of turn. Surely not. From the elder statesman of
Colin, maybe flip your phone round. You might get a bigger screen, and you might see all the menus come in. You might see the microphone appear.
As a coach, 5 in a row, that is. The last 3 with Iran. He was the manager when England won their opening match 6-2 in Qatar against
all right,
Iran.
Cole. We can do that as well, mate.
Just able to poke it away from Ajeti. Rice takes it on out to the left, but
See the difference here. Croatia came at us.
Yeah, they
Opened it up
did.
for England. This is the difference.
And now they're there again up there. Those 2 banks are very obvious here. Jordan Ayew.
But you're not going to walk every single game. You're just not. You have to fight for your wins. I mean, Argentina's had tough ones. Spain's had tough games.
Well, yeah.
Back towards the edge of the box. Anderson to Gordon, but the referee says offside. As England try to build, and that's a free kick to Ghana on the edge of their own box, and it is still England.
It's a poor game, like, isn't it? It is a poor game.
They're getting
It
asked
is.
questions, England, and they're going to have to come up with some answers. They're going to have to do something differently, whether that's the wide players staying wide, allowing Bellingham to go higher up with Harry Kane, or whether it's Elliot Anderson or Declan Rice, one of the 2 defensive midfielders going
But saying as well,
because in this
we're going to have to do
situation,
something different. I mean,
Here's the reaction when
drinks break, man.
Beckham is shown on the big screen. I think the Ghanaians are cheering as much as the England fans. I think that's one of his sons, isn't it, who's sitting next to him. Here's James. More of a reaction from Beckham Jr.
John Bell thinks we're still going to win 4-0.
A playful smile across his face.
Once we get that first goal, I think the heads will drop.
many times.
Yeah.
England.
But let's also forget there's no such thing as a bad team in the World Cup finals. Everybody's
No.
qualified to get here.
Jetty. Can't get out of their half. Here's Seaball.
Malta says install the app and join from there, says Malta. To Colin.
Who's ended up down on the ground, slapping the pitch. Oh, and it's a yellow card for Declan Rice. For that, there wasn't much in that, but it's a yellow card.
I think it was a ball, John, in all honesty.
Referees
He
are
was
so
never gonna win,
strict when it
and
comes
he
to like
steamed
cards and that,
into
isn't it?
Challenge at real pace from
Yeah.
a long way away. I'm not so sure that he's ever going to win that ball, but he went committed. We saw him made those 2 challenges earlier on over on the far touchline, and he got there first. but Opoku was just too quick for him this time, and he gets there
Still
first.
only-
He
Yeah,
stands
I
on
would
the
agree,
spot, so
Gary
you look
Hoyle.
at the replay.
Totally,
Declan Rice
100%.
gets
Get
it's not a
Crusty
malicious
off.
challenge, but he stands on
He's
the
a waste of
Garner
space.
defender's foot. It's
Plus,
Crusty off, I know.
Newcastle must be rubbing their hands in joy of getting rid of him for 70 million quid. And Barcelona are probably wondering what the hell they've spent 70 million quid on.
Got to be careful. And you know, there are now in this expanded World Cup, the bookings are.
Oh yeah, you've got to give. I've done a test. I've done a test with Colin as well. Last week.
Here is Antoine Semenyo, first time inside the England penalty area, trying to find a position on his right foot, but the tackle came in on him. I think it was James. Bounces back into the box. Anderson with Jordan Ayew. Took it out into the fullback position.
Not out yet.
The Ghana captain has got the ball.
I tell you what, the big buggers these Guardians, like they're just out muscling some of the England players here.
Brian, they're all Brian Brobbies.
They are like.
First real encouragement from Garner's point
Well,
of
once
view.
again,
What's
Krusty the Clown done this first half?
They did put one cross in, which is more than they did last week.
And he's clever, his strength pushes Reece James to the floor. And he
There's
knows
been no rhythm, no flow to this game whatsoever. It's just stop, start, isn't it? We've had the water break, we've had the two head injuries.
Backwards, sideways, rarely forwards. Oh, that was a forward ball. Completely wasted, but
Two England players on him, still going.
Good spell of pressure from Ghana, this.
And it's behind, the ball skitters away into the hoardings. Ghana's first corner.
Last thing England need to do is give Ghana any type of encouragement in this game. And again, it's Antoine
How did
Semenyo.
Ghana do in their first game?
Just inside
They
the 18-yard box, looking to put the ball across the 6-yard
drew,
box on the floor.
I
It
think.
gives them a set play and, in all honesty, some respite from England's attacks.
That's the voice of Paul Robinson. Antoine Semenyo, it's fair to say he can score a goal in a big game, having scored that
They
excellent.
drew with Panama, didn't they?
No, they won. They beat Panama 1-0.
So it's a corner that England have to defend.
I mean,
So
mark my
they're-
word, these are wanting to qualify in the next round. They're not here just for
Well,
to make the numbers up.
As it stands at the moment, Cabby, they will well, they're highly likely to qualify. They're on 4 points, providing they don't throw this game away. If they draw this game, England and Ghana will be on 4 points apiece.
Who's top?
England at the moment, goal difference of 2.
A first half of very few chances. England have struggled to find a way through against Ghana, as James is just seeing the
That hasn't
ball
gone out. It hasn't gone out.
Well,
Keep
it's
playing.
Stopped on the white line.
I think your stream must be it's about a minute behind mine, Cabby.
That's fine.
Because
Don't
was
see
that
when we score another 5 goals.
the one where James was standing on the line? The ball looked as though it was might have
he
balled
thought the
out,
ball
but it
was
never
going out.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about a minute and a half ago on the BBC.
Here is Gay on the ball in the centre circle. We drove past Manchester and Coventry.
Jamie O'Hara
No.
just said England are like mannequins at the minute out there.
Oh,
Mark Gay,
Walking the ball round.
long pass into the penalty area.
there's no urgency.
Down by Bellingham, but across comes the challenge to stab it out of play from Opoku.
But yet again, the hydration break plays a massive part of it as well. I mean, we
Yeah.
were on top and we were passing it around nicely, and it's just like.
Possession, but they have to do something different in the final third, and that's Mark Gay using his football intelligence there. He mixes it up. Jude Bellingham makes a good run past Harry Kane into the 18-yard box, and that was a long ball.
We
over
just
the
need
top,
that bit of
and England
brilliance. You
haven't
just need that
utilised
cross,
in the
that
first
good
half.
cross.
That got them in behind the Ghana defence.
6 minutes
Declan
of
Rice
time,
can fling in a
and
good,
hydration
fast,
break and
low
that long
cross.
stoppage for the
Yeah.
clash of heads. It's a corner then. This is from the right-hand side. This
No,
is
I agree,
from the
Gary
side
Hoyle.
where
I
Rice
don't think
delivered
he'll cut it
and Kane
at
headed
all
in
at Barker.
against Croatia. We're now in added
cut the
time
grass,
at
that's
the end of
about
the
it.
first half. It's 0-0 here. Rice.
No, he's not
waits
that
to
clever.
check it. Keeping my eyes on Harry
Remember,
Kane.
this is the guy that
Comes the
2 days
delivery
after they
towards the
lost
penalty spot. Two Ghana
the
players went for it together.
derby at
Headed
St
back
James's
out to
Park,
Rice.
said
And then it's
Newcastle are a
knocked
better
away,
team than
knocked away
Sunderland.
downfield
Really?
to comparative safety.
Where did you finish in the league?
Yeah,
Oh,
Iranchi.
below us. Did you
So
get into
we are
Europe this year?
at least
No.
6 minutes of added time
Uh,
that are loudly announced. Pickford.
like I said many a time before, if the guy had 2 brain cells, they'd rub together and cause a fire.
By Mensah. Thomas Tuchel scampers forward in his white trainers, that all blue, dark blue outfit that he was wearing the other night, same again, that collared shirt. And England take the throw and get it moving again. Mark Gay turns to his left, gives it to Jed Spence. The 2 England players who came in, that
Come
was
on,
the team
man.
news. 2 changes Thomas Tuchel made. So Stones and O'Reilly on the substitutes bench. All of the other 15 England players named as substitutes. Here's Konza. Konza now across the surface of the pitch on the right-hand side to James and to Madueke. Madueke back to Reece James. He manages to get that under control. The Seaboat looks to
we're too slow with the build-up, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, this passing left and right just gives the opposition time to regroup.
Does.
You know, get some run down the wings, get some crosses whipped in, man. Quick passing, quick moving, pull them out of position.
Find Bellingham to give him a little bit of space. Bellingham first time pass to Madueke. Ball ricochets into the penalty area. Bellingham tries to turn.
Bellingham, your two touches there were shocking, mate.
That carries it away behind, and it's a goal kick to Ghana. 2 minutes of added time of the 6 have been played.
Honestly, them touches were awful. What he was trying to do there, I do not know.
0-0.
Yeah, it's better again from England. Bellingham gets in a good position. You can see Jude Bellingham with his body language when he's off the ball now, and we can see him. We can see the whole pitch. He gets frustrated at times, but he's trying to make things happen. He's the England player that's trying to find those pockets of space, that's trying to cut open this Ghana defence, which has been extremely resilient.
Yes, England supporters coming here in their thousands, hoping to see England take up.
It's almost like England's quite happy to get a point. Rob.
Yeah, well, I think the point would just about guarantee them a place in the last 32.
I mean, let's face it, it's about qualifying to the next stage, is it not?
Yeah.
Yep.
Never has the saying, the first goal in this game is key. Been more so apparent, because if England get the first goal in this game,
You're right, Cyril.
Ghana can't continue to play like this.
But if Ghana score it, this could become quite tricky for England. As Gay plays it through. Rice first time through.
Exactly.
Gay tries to find a position. Left foot shoots deflected wide. Well wide by 8 or 9 yards. Too many defenders in there. Quick
It's so difficult trying to break through a team like, I mean, isn't it?
But
Look at that,
interestingly, when we did the end of season review on with the Geordies, there was only 3 Newcastle players in the top 11 best players, and that was voted not just by us, that was voted by them as well. They had 8 Sunderland players in the combined team of the season for Newcastle and Sunderland. So, yeah, mind you, we did shout them down a few times.
Our corners at the minute are not even clearing the first man.
Yeah.
Declan Rice's crosses are usually superb.
A lot of these are very tall players.
Normally they'll have 1 or 2 man marking, but they're actually marking zones, and they're very, very tight.
And Bellingham should get boots for that.
Pick spaces in between them, even when you've got the quality of Declan Rice's delivery.
It's the voice of Paul Robinson. England 0, Ghana 0 after Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0 earlier. So Portugal top of the group. Here is Madueke. Madueke turning into the penalty area, very congested though. 3 players around him. In the end, he goes down. He was tackled. But
That'll be half time then.
Near the halfway line, drive a pass forward. Ghana clear that up towards the halfway line, where it is tackled out of play for a throw-in. To Ghana, just inside their own half. And I make it, we've got just over a minute of the
Jamie O'Hara saying this is a Southgate performance, this.
Here in
Yeah,
Massachusetts,
that's exactly.
on that gold
But look at
colour
Croatia, look what happened in the second half.
on the opposite side of the ground near the half.
Yeah, this England team's not Sunderland, Cabby.
The goalkeeper chested down by Jordan Ayew, just left Leicester City after their latest relegation. Jordan Ayew here winning his 122nd cap for Ghana, extending his national record. Thomas Partey on the halfway line.
He scored more goals in qualification, Jordan Ayew, than he did for Leicester last season. It shows what type of a season that they had.
Yeah. Relegated to League One. Ball back to Asari. Passes it out and forward to a Polku. And then a Polku.
Come on then, John.
Downfield.
Don't keep us in suspenders, mate.
As Bellingham put the challenge in. The referee's got his eyes on that. He's hit long downfield. England
I'm not quite sure whether they do want to win it, Gary. The press seem to think they stand a chance.
The assistant's given something to his near side, whether it was the assistant who alerted him to the foul, or whether he's seen an early decision.
You know, when we come up against the big names,
Bellingham's clattered
if we play anything like this, we'll get hammered.
and I think the referee was going to let the
Well, it's
play go,
half
but when
time.
he saw
We need more direct
Ghana
play.
lost
Too much
possession,
tapping around, says
the
Tony.
assistant put the flag
Get
up,
Bellingham
and
off,
the
says
free
Ricky.
kick.
Big shout.
Yeah,
Gordon's
he's-
done F all. Boring as F. Boring. That's the vibe from a lot of England fans. Boring.
Yep. Yeah.
fourth officials from
Yeah,
China.
well, I would
And
say
the
that just
principal
about sums it
VAR
up.
is from the United States. That's very
That
much
just
world
about
class,
sums
isn't
it up.
And as the
Let's have a
break
look at the
is taken by
stats.
Ghana, this is the reaction.
So, possession-wise, England 78, Ghana
Goalless first
22.
half. After
England
holding
have had
high
6
hopes,
shots, none of which were on target.
and the way that England finished
Ghana
off
have
Croatia
had no shots
in the first match,
at all.
Ghana have made it very difficult for them,
Um,
and there's a little bit of something going on with Jude Bellingham, who has some Ghana players around him. Something's been said.
He's got the needle, Jude. The way that second half finished, you could see he's got the needle. He left his foot in there in that challenge. Referee's having to go over and deal with it. And his
Kane and Bellingham
Circles now
is
arrived on the scene, the
non-existent.
referee and officials
But I mean,
there.
it's
Thomas
difficult when
Tuchel
you're playing a
on
big
the
team like
substitute.
this that's
I can't see who
defending
it is.
everything.
Is it Morgan Rogers? I think it is, isn't it?
This is
Morgan Rogers.
exactly what
But
So
to be
it's-
fair,
what England cannot get drawn
I,
into.
I don't understand
So
these
Morgan
XG
Rogers has actually
things,
gone
right?
across in his
No.
golden bit,
Expected
and he's
goals,
actually
is it?
taken Jude Bellingham away
But
from that. Thomas
England's
Tuchel not far
expected
away
goals
as
based
well.
on the play in the
But
first half is
Ghana trying to get under England's
0.27.
skin there, and Jude Bellingham's skin, and
Ghana's
actually
is 0.
they've now assembled the team, the Ghana team, in the centre circle.
XG from open play
Gonna
is
have a little team talk
0.25
there
for
when they
England.
danced into the stadium, whether they're
XG
going
from
to
a set play is
do something like that
0.02.
now. But they've held out England for the first 45 minutes, and that very much is the operative phrase here in the new England Patriots Stadium. And at the break, under these grey skies above, it is England 0, Ghana 0.
I think that was Carlos Queiroz saying something to Jude Bellingham.
it's not going to be smooth play, smooth sailing in every single
No.
game. And I mean, I think a lot of people have thought, "Oh, God, we're going to win these 4-0," and we set our expectations too high, and then you fall for disappointment when it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Gary Carr says, "Awful, no pace, no urgency at all." You see, the first 20 minutes, I thought we were all right. What a ball, no shots on target, can't break them down, shake it up at half time, and how does Gordon get on the team sheet?
Well, that would be a question I would ask of Touche Turtle.
Yeah. Boring. Oh, dear. The press hours build us up.
Malta, Regis Labrie broke XG. Yeah, I think he probably did, mate.
I mean, just showing you the stats now on here. Hello, Freshie Dougie. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, Dougie.
Rob, I'll have to give you a seat in my Stadium Elite build. I've not given you a seat yet.
Just stick me somewhere, mate. On the bench.
In the gents.
Somewhere like that.
No, I think a lot of Sunderland fans... I think a lot of England fans have been possibly a bit harsh on England. It's the fact, like, look, we're not losing. It's half-time. There's been a couple of injuries. You know, let's just see what happens.
We're one of the top 5 teams in the world, Cabby.
Yeah.
According to FIFA, we're in the top 5. And we're playing like we're in the bottom 5. These are all Premier League footballers or equivalent league footballers, you know, the likes of Bellingham being at Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Krusty having just moved to Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
These are all serious top professional footballers, and they are really struggling to create a chance that's on target. In fact, they haven't created a chance that was on target.
I don't know. I mean, what can you say? What we're doing wrong? Grey Sky matches the player. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it is difficult to play against a big team like that.
It is.
That's not
but,
coming out to play football because they are just sitting back.
But one of the things that I remember from schoolboy football was it was hammered into us that if you're playing against a big defence, a tall defence, you do not play the ball in high. You play the ball in low.
Well,
And
maybe we should change tactics on corners. Go for some short corners. Get them whipped in low because the Rice's crosses a lot of the times they're not getting past the first or second man.
Yeah.
You could be right. I mean, they're using their physical height and presence, jumping up, get it on the
Yeah.
ground. But there'll be an internet meltdown.
John Bell, I like that one, mate. You know, they have a 3-minute rehydration break. They have a 2-minute piss break at half time to get rid of the excess water that they took on in the hydration break. It must be busting come the end of the 90 minutes, though, John.
I still think we'll win this. I think he'll do the same two-shade turtle. He'll make the changes, and I think, you know, Rashford and Saka coming on. I don't think they'll be able to handle him.
Yeah.
And I think,
Well, the thing is, what gets me is Rashford against Krusty. Rashford plays for Barcelona, where he's done quite well. He's scored goals. Krusty hasn't played for Barcelona yet, played for Newcastle. They were shit. Basically, Newcastle had an appalling season. So how the hell can he get in the England team?
I don't know, Buckles believe. Douglas says, Douglas Baxter, once again, England's play out from the back at snail's pace gives Garner plenty of time. I said this before, didn't I, Rob? I mentioned it. I says this passing and slow build-up. It's just giving them time to regroup.
Just give me 2 minutes, Cubby. I'm just nipping down the stairs to get another drink.
Aye, well, it's all happening. Bring on Nico for a straight swap. Where was the plan B? I know. Just going for a quick break.
Yep. Cheers, Cubby. Oh, look, it's the twat without the hat. Oh, well, that's it then. John, it will be a Mexico versus Portugal final then. Simpson's good at predicting stuff like this. The next World Cup is Spain, Morocco, and Portugal, I think. Gary? Yeah, and just to add a little bit of extra in for that, Gary. I think there may also be 3 matches being played in Montevideo, forget Buenos Aires, and Asunción in Paraguay for the World Cup, as it's the 100th anniversary of the World Cup in 2030. So there's 3 centenary matches to be played in South America, and the rest of them are scattered across Spain, Morocco, and Portugal. Yeah, somebody obviously does say something in Krusty the Clown, but I'm just not sure what, to be honest.
Well, we scored yet?
I haven't even kicked off yet, mate.
Oh, there's Mary Poppins on the telly. Hey, why do we call him Mary Poppins, by the way?
Because he's a twat with that.
Is that what we call him?
I'll just call him a twat with that.
Oh, damn it.
Lot of time for Guy Mowbray. Yeah, the Thomas Lipton Trophy, John Bell. Won it twice. And in fact, no, they won it 3 times, didn't they? Because they got to keep the trophy and somebody nicked it. I only went for a drink.
Yeah,
Literally, I
that's obviously what he's
I
going to say.
didn't do anything else. I didn't do a dehydration break.
I'll tell you who does want you. There's a couple of Villa fans.
Oh, dear. What are you expecting second half then, Rob? Come on.
An improvement from England.
Have they got the talent and capabilities of
Technically, yes.
breaking
but
down a resolute defence like this?
technically they should have,
Uh-huh.
but whether they will is a different kettle of fish altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Just over there, who were trying to attract your attention. And just to your left.
Where
Yeah,
did that
it's a
same
bit.
kettle of fish come from? I've never actually cooked any fish in kettle. Are you sure you can? in kettle?
I think kettle is a term used for cooking pot, Cabby,
I think it was. Probably made their
rather than something that you boil water in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Gary Hoyle raised the question: where's the World Cup 2030 being played? It's Spain, Morocco, and Portugal.
It certainly is. Which is nice.
Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay.
What's that?
2030 World Cup. Most of the games are in Spain, Morocco, and Portugal, but 3 games will be played in Buenos Aires, Montevideo, and Asunción in Paraguay.
Why is that?
100th anniversary of the World Cup, 3
right.
centenary World Cup games.
They did the same with the Euros. That's how we ended up playing the final at Wembley.
No changes
Yep, yep.
England with
Just concentrate on what's in front of you rather than what's behind.
Yeah, interesting snippet for that thing about West Auckland, John, was when the TV movie Captain's Tale was being shot about West Auckland Football Club winning the Thomas Lipton Trophy. Dennis Waterman was obviously the star. He played the captain of the team. And I was at school at the time and I got asked to go over to Shotton Colliery to play football on a Sunday afternoon. As a mate of mine just says, "Oh, if you fancy getting football, Rob, there's a match on over in Shotton if you fancy going over." So we went over and it was Shotton schoolboys plus guests, i.e. guests from other villages, against Dennis Waterman's team, which was the production crew and actors from
the left side of his defence for
the TV movie that was being made about West Auckland Football Club. So I actually got to play football against Dennis Waterman.
11 p.m. UK time. You'll hear Al
brilliant. Was he a nice chap?
On 5 Live. It is on BBC
Smashing guy. He was really. In fact, all of the actors that were playing that day were a good laugh. You know,
it was John Corley's co-star, wasn't it, in Minder?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, got us here in one piece.
George Cole.
Here is Gordon. Now, Jed Spencer way down below us with that mane of hair tied back in the ponytail. Conza in the centre circle.
That's a shame, Paul.
Conza through the middle, looking for the run of Bellingham. Did you notice as well? Garner cut it out. Then here's a pass for Semenyo. Semenyo away down the left-hand side. Urenchi is making good ground in the middle. Still Semenyo in possession. That's an excellent challenge. Excellent challenge from Jude Bellingham. Got himself back into the right-back position, but Semenyo's got it back.
Is that the Semenyo Man City?
And
yep.
And then England
the one that used to play for Sunderland, you mean, Cabby?
In the League One days.
Jordan Ayew. Thomas Partey now passing it out here to the right-hand side. The ball is curling.
We'll sort you out, Colin. Don't worry. We'll sort you out.
James and Anderson will play it away. Actually,
simple.
That's the moment of the match so far.
Brilliant from Jude Bellingham. And that's the Jude Bellingham that's turned up at this World Cup. After being left out of squads, after being left out of starting 11s, Thomas Tuchel, the way he's managed him through this year, I think he's forged the Jude Bellingham of old. And his attitude and application has been absolutely spot on in the game and a half that we've seen him so far. He tracks Semenyo all the way back there. He lunges in at the edge of the 18-yard box and he times his tackle to absolute perfection. And that's the number 10 for England.
Yeah, brilliant. Tackle. It's a superb tackle. He absolutely took it away. He whipped the ball away from Semenyo.
So what you watching on, Cabby?
However, that was a little win.
Let's refresh it.
This World Cup match, England's second match.
48 minutes and 55, and I need to do the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what. Are you watching it on the beat? Yeah.
Oh, it deflects across the box and away. I thought for a moment there it was going to fall very nicely for Sanaya, but it just deflected away from him.
I need to remember
that's a moment of alarm for England.
Anthony Gordon switched off for a minute. Long ball over the top and he gets goal side of Anthony Gordon. Jed Spence thought that his winger had the on-rushing fullback, but he didn't. It slipped in behind him. But Jed Spence's pace allowed him to get back in, and he made half a block, which was important for England.
That's Paul Robinson, England World Cup goalkeeper. We're watching Anthony Gordon chasing after this ball, but I don't think he's going to reach it. Just skips away off the wet turf and through. Gordon turns and applauds back to the halfway line for the intention. Harry Kane standing on the edge of the area. Phil McNulty, our colleague, told me at half-time that Harry Kane's had 9 touches in the first half, 2.
So what they need a
Ghana
hydration
box.
break
He did
for?
have a
It's
chance,
weird.
though, that was deflected wide. You'll be able to read Phil's words on the BBC Sport website. Sammy Mockbell as well, who's here, will be writing on this match as England with the ball just deflected out of play. Noni Madueke chasing back, and it's a throw-in to England on the edge of their own penalty area. As well, if you're on your way home, this match is on BBC TV, but with all of the BBC TV matches at this World Cup, you have the option to listen to the 5 live commentary synced up with the pictures, and that is available on the red button and the BBC iPlayer. England with Gay, who was fouled by Jordan Ayew, and that's a free kick which he will just take. The referee allows it to go. Jude Bellingham, by the way, Paul, after he was involved in a little bit of something at the end of the first half, did you notice that Bellingham was in deep discussions with the referee as they were walking out to the centre circle?
Yeah, I think he was just filling in his side of the story. He didn't get the opportunity to in the melee that left the field.
It's mad to
Too
think
many
we've not had a
players
shot
trying
on
to get
target, isn't it?
separated and pushed around. But actually,
Yeah.
Bellingham
You are
just
in
had a
W,
quiet minute or so with the referee and give his version of events.
What
England
minute are you on,
nil,
Rob?
Ghana
Um,
nil, in front of a not quite full
54, 50-50
New England
the moment.
Patriots Stadium.
on the BBC.
Here is
That's
Konza.
BBC website, not
And
BBC.
then there's a
television.
foul by
Yeah.
Seaball, and a free kick to England out towards the right flank.
Do you know what is interesting in this stadium, John? There are a couple of empty seats dotted about, but you look on the concourses and the bars that are on a level above around the scoreboard area. There's a lot of fans that have chose to stand on the concourse and in these bars rather than on their seats.
Free kick taken by England. Madueke tried to
Come on.
roll the ball back to Declan Rice's Arsenal teammate, and it was all the way through
So
for a goal kick.
sloppy, man.
Yeah, they like that. They like having viewing areas. Wouldn't be allowed at home, of course, would it? There'd be some problem with
Well,
that.
health and safety wouldn't have that. That would definitely be on our risk assessment.
Yes, we've reached for the risk assessment on quite a number of occasions, haven't we, so far? So the ball is played back to Asari.
This is like a Regis
All
Labrie
pink to the
tactic. We're
halfway
saving
line.
ourselves to the
William
knockouts,
Anderson
isn't it?
Seaball ball.
Yeah.
Will look for Mensah.
The thing is, you've got to
on the
qualify
left.
for them
Ghana
first.
on the attack. Ayew. Remember Ghana in their first match against Panama. It was a real patient waiting game, and then they struck right at the end of
Can
the
you imagine
match
how bad it would be if they
when
didn't actually make the group?
Urienchi scored what was the winning
Never
goal.
hear-
in the fifth
never
minute
hear the
at that
last
time.
of it
They won
from
themselves a
Scotland, would we?
throw-in, which is taken quickly. England very nearly switched off there. It was just dealt with by Reece James. Kept in play. Madueke now is in danger of losing it. In fact, he's been fouled. And actually, James didn't keep it in. It's a corner to Ghana. They're second.
Well, I could have seen that, man.
Players
Crikey.
remonstrating with the official down on
Yeah.
his near side, asking him how could he possibly see that from where he was. And I completely agree with the England players. Whether the ball was in or out, we can't tell from this high distance.
And just imagine the
But I'm
pubs
sure
up and down the
official
country
on that touchline
with the
who
cam
couldn't see
fans and
past
stuff,
Jordan
fan
Pickford.
cams and that.
Yeah.
It's just
James
a
actually,
deadly
when he
silence.
cleared
There's just
it, he
no
put the ball
reaction
off
from
the
any
line.
fan at all.
He had his
They're
back
just standing there like
shielding the
that.
ball to
Yeah.
the official.
Well, there's no happening.
So this is again, a set
This
piece
is
to
dangerous,
defend
Rob.
for England.
It is.
Jordan Ayew whips it in, and even though players from both sides leapt for it, I don't think anyone got a touch.
They're having a bit
Now
more of the
it's
player, Ghana.
swirled back in.
They
too
are.
close to
Well, that's a
Pickford.
bad
Here
cross.
comes. I think he's fouled. He is. He's fouled as Urienchi jumped with him. Pickford. That had foul written all over it from it as soon as Urienchi was getting anywhere near Pickford, and it duly happened.
They'd make a good
Horrible,
bobsleigh
that,
team,
isn't it?
these Ghanaians.
Because when
Ghanaians,
it's a
wouldn't they?
high-hanging ball like that, you come in
Yeah.
for the ball and you know you're going to get fouled, yet you have to wait to be fouled to actually
Strong
start to
and
go
quick.
for the ball and go through the motions and take
There
one.
again, look how slow we're coming forward. We're literally
Yeah.
walking with the ball in
He's
our
all
own
right.
half.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it remains 0-0.
We're walking at the back.
as Anderson is fouled.
It's like a
Tippy
charity
tappy.
walking football
Another
match.
little foul.
Tippy tappy. Let's play the ball side to side.
Thomas Tuchel, remember, they have
Not
won
create
his
anything.
first 9 competitive matches, which is a record for the start of a period in the job for an England manager. Thomas Tuchel breaking Fabio Capello's record. Here's Mark Gay in the centre circle. Gay square. Thomas Tuchel was adamant yesterday. He said this is one of the strongest groups at this World Cup. Ball played over the top into the penalty area. Bellingham tries to get there. Defender came across. Bellingham's suggesting he might have been blocked, but I don't think there was too much in that. And it's cleared away to the halfway line where Anderson will shield
Just
it
run
from
at them,
Ayew,
man.
and then just
Fast
got a
flowing
touch and was
football.
fouled by Sebo, and that's a free kick forward and right to the centre circle for England.
Does brilliantly well there, Elliot Anderson, because he wins possession back and he looked like he was going to lose the possession. Sebo almost looked like he was going to get there first, but he just
Has
toes
play
it away
stopped?
from him.
No,
Anderson,
it's not stopped.
and wins a foul for
Dak,
England.
mate.
Just getting a replay of the Jude Bellingham incident again. I don't think there was anything in that. He went looking for that one, in all honesty, Jude.
Yeah.
We're
Still
just
0-0.
trying to find
Five live from the
something to be
BBC.
excited about.
In comes
that,
across from Madueke.
there
That's
isn't
over everyone,
anything.
way above Harry Kane's head, and bounces behind. Just prompts me with 10 minutes on the clock in the second half. There's Thomas Tuchel. We're seeing some of the gyrations that we saw in the first half when we're at the Dallas Cowboys stadium. He's got the substitutes warming up, and he's not happy with what he's seeing down there. You can tell that from his body
well,
language.
hold on
Arms
a second.
flying all over the place, feet wide apart, instructions being barked out. He wants better than this.
Ah,
It's
yeah,
been
yeah.
clunky. It's not
Clock
been
on
as
the
fluid as the
screen's not
Croatian
changed,
performance.
Gabby.
That's
You know,
fine,
after
I've
that
got it
first
now.
goal, England looked
50,
really good, attacking
55-22.
the fluidity that they showed, but they haven't been allowed
Oh,
to.
thanks,
This Ghana
Dak.
team
Well,
have
well,
defended in a
thanks for being
different way. They've
observant. I
closed
must
the
have
space,
listened
they've
to Click
defended
there,
very,
but
very
we're up and
narrowly.
running.
One-on-one, they've closed the space down, and England haven't found a way to break them down.
Still 0-0 in the Foxborough drizzle.
It's the heat. It's the heat.
Turns the ball out to James. Madueke again out wide, takes on the left back Mensah, who got the tackle in, and the final touch was off Madueke. It's a throw to Ghana.
Just wonder what type of establishment the Foxborough drizzle would be.
I think it would be a cocktail, wouldn't it? Unintended cocktails.
Are we doing
All
pixel?
sorted, but,
There's nothing
Suniga
much happening,
reaches
is there,
out for
Richie
that,
lad?
and it bounces out of play. For fans of the Commentators View podcast, by the way, and I know there are plenty up here in the high in the stadium.
What's your thoughts on the game, Rich?
We will be recording the first World Cup edition of the Commentators View, so you'll find that on BBC Sounds later this week. I know people will be flocking to BBC Sounds for it. Here
I
is,
don't think England have dropped a cog in
Spence,
gears yet.
nice, back heel
That's
from
a nice
Gordon.
from
Spence
Trusty
then
line.
into the penalty area. Rice back to Gordon. Square from him. Bellingham now out to the right. Madueke left foot deflected. Headed away across the 6-yard box. Didn't get any power on that, Madueke. That's the best from England in the second half. Might come to Gordon to shoot, which he
Gordon,
does.
man, straight at the keeper, man.
England
Come
had a shot
on.
on target,
Yeah.
but it was straight at Asari, who was able to gather it into his chest.
Movement of the ball.
You're welcome, Dak.
in
Cheers for
and
letting us
around the
know.
edge of the box, move the ball quickly. The defenders can't move as quick as the ball, and that's what England did then. Cutting in from this left-hand side, Anthony Gordon realised that the shot wasn't on. Moved the ball to the far side to Madueke. I don't think it's the finish that he wanted. Didn't really get the contact, but a shot in the end on target for England. But that's a better way of attacking in the final third, moving the ball quicker.
First shot on target. It is, isn't it?
Yep.
It's more of a pass
Possibly in the
back
whole
that,
game.
though, wasn't it?
John Bell sums it up
Still
perfectly.
0-0, but that was better. England moved it around the edge of the penalty area. Thomas Tuchel stands with his arms folded. I don't think it'll be too long before we see the changes. Morgan Rogers we might see. Certainly Rashford, probably Saka. Here's Rice. Rice in the right back
That's
position.
it. Faster passer, man. Quick.
Then back to Spence with the right-footed cross. And then Madueke hooks it over the defender, but it bounces away and there's cover there, and it's slid out of play by Opoku for another England throw. Still 0-0. England playing from right to left. So England are attacking towards the end where the massed ranks of the England flags and players are. Rice is caught in possession
Backwards, sideways,
and that is
anyway,
excellent play
but
from Yerenchi,
the way it
who
needs
passes
to
the
go.
ball forward to Williams. Williams on the right-hand side. England have got white shirts coming back, but the ball is played infield. Ooh, that was a heavy challenge from Bellingham.
Come on, then. Carry on. Left hasn't blown.
And
Come
that is
on.
not given as a free kick. I thought Yerenchi had a case there for a free kick.
Move.
Bellingham's challenge from behind. You can hear what the Ghana fans think of that. Boos from them as Bellingham is quickly down the other end, gives it to Gordon.
What
and
is
then
Gordon
is
doing?
tackled. And the ball bounces out for a throw to England. I think
Losing the
Bellingham got away
ball,
with one
being
there.
crap
Clearly
like
made
he
friends with the
normally
referee
is.
when he came out the tunnel with him at half-time. But another example of England there not moving the ball. Anthony Gordon, there was a real opportunity for
Yeah,
him
right,
there
sir.
to get forward, but then the space is all closed up very quickly, so he just slowed the play down.
Gordon with the ball on the left finds Bellingham, corner of the penalty area, left-hand side. Bellingham drops a shoulder, curls one in, too
Oh,
close
that's shocking.
to
He's just literally passed it in the box to that friggin'
Ghana,
Ghanaian
headed
defender.
away. Comes back to Elliot Anderson, now with the ball at his feet. It's worked to Anthony Gordon, the new Barcelona man. Elliot Anderson, who it seems will
He's going backwards and forwards. Have a
inevitably
run,
be on his
that's
way
it.
from Nottingham Forest. Gordon then down the
Corner.
line. He was challenged as he made the cross, sliding
And
challenge
plays the
came in
ball
on him
straight
from
out.
Sanaya, and it was late. The referee has brought it back, and he's going to boot the Ghanaian player as well.
Yeah,
who
get him
committed
off.
The foul. There were two of them who dived in on him. Whether it was Williams or Sanaya, we'll just see which one it is who's actually been yellow carded. But it's a free kick for England in a good position.
Yeah, it's Williams with the initial challenge down the back of Anthony Gordon's calf. They doubled up on him, but it's Inaki Williams, I think, that's taken the yellow card. There's no real... It was a proper forwards challenge because Anthony Gordon's touch, the ball was rolling out of play.
Half an hour to play, just over
There's a
half an
Watchalong
hour.
game in there.
And I suspect we're going to see some changes coming shortly. The England substitutes warm-up has become more intense. Rain continues to pitter-patter down. Declan Rice uses the front of his white shirt to wipe the face. Up goes the left arm. Rice's delivery towards the back post, which is headed goalwards by Anderson, but blocked. Too many defenders in the way, a whole crowd of players in the 6-yard box. It was deflected wide and behind, but he found the man in space and found space.
Now that's a really well worked free kick because all the Ghana defenders are inside the 6-yard box in that zonal shape. Elliot Anderson was at the back.
But there are no people down there. I think
box, and he just ghosts in around the back, completely unmarked. He had a free header, but ends up hitting the Ghana player, Sibo, I think.
Is it a problem, Rob, if we can't break this team down?
Yes.
You know, this is where the set pieces
Yeah, because if we can't break this team down, we don't have a hope in hell of breaking France or Argentina or Spain down.
Waiting to take this. 4 players grouped near the penalty spot. Gordon on the edge of the 6-yard area. Rice is waiting. Let's see what England have got planned with this one. Right-sided corner. Rice plays it in, and the header is wide. It's Anderson again who got his head to that, but under pressure as the defender arrived, could only head it up and wide by 3 or 4 yards of the top corner.
That's a corner that England like. It was almost a carbon copy, just slightly further out to the one that Harry Kane scored against Croatia. The outswinging corner from Declan Rice, one of the England players arriving late.
What do they need to do to break this defence there, Rob?
Find the target, but it's a really good delivery from Declan Rice. This is the best spell for England in this game.
They need to speed things up.
Ghana have come out to play a little bit more in the second half.
No point playing at
England subs
plodding pace against this team.
There's still plenty of time, though.
Here's Anthony Gordon.
Oh, there is,
still
but
0-0 on 5 Live. Gordon, Spence makes a run. Gordon keeps possession, still going. As Yorenchi just got a toe
honestly,
to that.
Man, Gordon,
No,
what are you
says the
doing?
referee. It's a throw-in to Ghana. Anthony Gordon can't believe it.
oh yes, you did
sit
pick
down.
the ball out.
England have won the ball back. Here's Harry Kane. Oh, that's a poor challenge. And
I
Kane
tell
is
you
caught
what, they're
by
getting
that
dirty,
challenge
these Ghanaians. Like, they're fouling left,
by
right, and
Thomas
centre.
Partey.
Yeah.
And it's a free kick, but I mean, it was late. Kane was looking to take the ball away, and Partey came in with the challenge. It's just a free kick.
He's lucky to escape a yellow card there, Thomas Partey. Kane gets there first. He's got his back to goal, and Thomas Partey comes sliding in. He looks to try and hook the ball with his right foot, but he gets Kane's right foot instead of the ball.
I can see why that's not a yellow card. Like, if it was an inch or two higher, I think would have been.
Only a free kick is fair for that.
Yeah. I think it looked at initially the way that Kane reacted, two-footed jump in the air, maybe a look worse than it was.
Yeah, the feet came together, the 2 feet, one of Kane's, one of Partey's. However, it is a free kick. And we've got
I think
just
Kane's
on,
but he isn't doing much.
Minute. Free kick. Rice to take this as well. Just waiting to get one right. Ghana holding the line just inside the box. Rice curls it in, looking for Kane, but that is headed up and away. It comes out, shot from Anderson. That bounces down, could go anywhere.
That really
Gordon
didn't tell, did it?
Box, left foot shot.
God, they cannot keep the shots and headers down tonight. Like,
from Madueke.
every header's yards over the bar.
Gone to it on
Shots
the
are
edge of
yards
the
over the
area.
bar.
I don't
Yeah.
know whether he was trying to bend it, but anyway, it flashed away across the face of goal. And it's a goal kick to Ghana.
Jamie
It's still
O'Hara,
0-0.
watching the live from Talk Sport, he said he's
Intelligent
seen
piece
enough.
of
He
play
says,
from
I can't see
Anthony
what's
Gordon. He
going from
realises
anywhere.
that his chances left him.
Yeah.
And he plays a
I was
square
shooting
ball
and
across the
heading's been
18-yard box
terrible.
to Madueke.
11
When you
shots,
think of
one
the
on
quality that
target.
Madueke's got with his left foot, you would have expected him to at least hit the target in that area.
The other match in this group is the next.
And that was
commentary
the
that
weak
you'll hear,
effort
which is
by
midnight
Krusty.
UK time, as free kick.
I mean, you've got to give Ghana a bit of credit as well, mind. They're holding their own.
Yeah, and Malta said earlier on, this was what the one tie in the group that he was particularly worried about.
Yes,
the
Panama,
Ghana game.
Croatia. Next commentary. That's from midnight UK time. Mike Maine and Andy Reid with one of our UK-based commentaries. It's also on BBC TV. And were this match to finish like this, Ghana and England would have 4 points, which would not yet confirm their place in the knockout stages, but almost certainly. So we're going to see 2 Ghana changes, but we're also going to see 2 England changes. And Nico O'Reilly and Bukayo Saka, Paul, are going to be the first 2 to come on.
It'll be interesting to see who comes off. I think Anthony Gordon may be one on this right-hand side.
Ghana's
I think
plan,
Madueke's played
right, is
particularly
to
well.
slow this
He's getting
game
called
down
over to this
second
near
half.
side. Is Madueke, whether
Yeah.
that's to change sides or the manager wants to talk to him. It is Anthony Gordon that's coming off. Madueke's going to change sides and Saka's going to go over to his favourite right-hand side. So the shape for England is obviously going to stay the same. But it's Nico O'Reilly that's coming on as well. Have to wait and see who's coming off. I don't know. Hard pushed if it's Jed Spence. I think he's had a good game.
There is the first number that it is Anthony Gordon. It's the number 18, Anthony Gordon. And
Fuck, all the clown's
also
gone off.
Jed
Hooray!
Spence. So the 2 players on the left-hand side for
Right,
England
things might improve
are
now.
replaced. Nico O'Reilly coming
Hey,
on for
he's
England.
back.
The young Manchester City star to win his 7th
Yeah,
cap for
Colin,
England.
you're still on mute,
We're going to
mate.
see a double change as well for Ghana with Abdel Fattahou of Leicester
We can see you, but we can't hear you.
to replace
Aha.
Iñaki
How's
Williams.
that?
How you
that's
doing?
much
We've
better,
got
mate.
you, mate. We've got you.
The other change
We can hear you, we can
will
see you,
see
mate.
Good to see you,
Prince
Colin. Good to see you.
Edu, who plays in
What's your thoughts of the match,
Aye,
Colin?
on
the
shit,
Czech Republic.
eh?
He is a forward.
What's your thoughts of the match?
And Prince Edu.
Yeah. Well, what I've heard about it, I cannot watch it next time. I've got the BBC. I cancelled my licence, you know.
So the ball has
So
been
I've
shown.
just listened to it with years,
So
you know.
Edu's waiting on the side of the pitch.
Got ya.
And we're
It's
gonna have
been-
to wait. It is Jeremiah. I thought it surely must be. And it is. So there we are, the Ghana captain being
It's
be
very
honest, yeah.
frustrating.
Whack to the head.
You haven't missed a lot,
Looks assured
Paul.
that he's
You haven't missed a lot, mate.
been at his best today, Jordan.
Aye, I
It's been a
gathered
very
that, mate.
difficult game for him.
Things
It's a low
things
defeat
should
there, the way
improve
that they
now.
played in
Krusty the
first half.
Clown's
Found
gone
it
off.
very, very difficult to get into the
Oh
game.
no. Another.
You know, I've tried with the brand new laptop,
has gone over to the right.
trying to get it on. I'm using a shitty mobile phone, it's about 10 years old.
England attacking
Yeah.
with the ball
Sometimes
played.
works
Saka
better,
that's
Colin.
pulled down.
Sometimes
Ghana
works
with the
better.
breakaway. With Seaball
I
to the
don't know.
halfway line, the Declan Rice arrives, puts the challenge in. The ball's played over the top through the middle. Pickford's come, makes the challenge on the edge of the penalty area, and the referee says.
The only problem is I can't E&E commentary.
Pickford could get sent off here.
No, it's a free kick to England, Rob.
The challenge
Ah.
came in from Edu, who's just come onto the field.
Have you not got any
Yeah.
headphones to plug into your phone, Colin?
Pickford came out of the
Hang on.
penalty area.
I can hear you, alright, but I can't hear any background noise, you know. I can't hear the radio.
Ah, the radio's on.
Yeah, you don't get the radio on.
Oh, Edu's got the
You can't hear the radio
Pickford's made the wrong
on
decision there.
Zoom,
He stumbled
Colin.
and he stopped and started.
All right.
And then he
Oh, you've got to
hesitates.
watch it through
Edu goes for
YouTube,
the
haven't you?
ball, and he's actually
Yeah.
caught Pickford
That's what
halfway
it
up
is.
his left shin.
Yeah.
Doesn't look pretty that on the replay. I mean, that could have
Hang
gone
on a
either way
minute.
there. The England goalkeeper has got lucky in that situation. He put
Thing is,
himself in
if I
a
turn
situation
YouTube,
that he
you're
didn't
gonna
need to
hear
be in,
everything, and it's gonna
and he
matter.
got lucky because it was
Yeah,
a
the
fairly bad
trick
challenge.
is turn the volume off on YouTube, so you can hear everything. Oh no, you can't because you want to listen to the match, aren't you?
You need to have another
Yeah.
device with a headphone socket to plug in.
Yeah.
That's what you need. So therefore, your output noise is only going into your ears, not the sitting room.
Yeah.
Like me, you see, I've got the headphones. If I plug these out and let this play around the speakers, I get a double feedback.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm trying to avoid, you see.
It's all right. Or if you've got a radio, digital radio player, go on. Second shot on target. If you've got a radio player, you can put 5 Live on.
Put on that way, I think.
Because 5 Live pretty much is in sync with us lot.
25 yards from goal, gets a foot in, wins it back,
Hang on a minute.
gets it into Harry Kane on his unfavoured left foot. It's a strike on target, but it's never going to
Tell a joke, all right, John. 3 men walk into a bar, both want ducks.
England back in possession. Elliot Anderson. Urenchi closes
Never
him
said it
down,
had to
so
be
he
a good
turns.
joke, you just said it had to be a joke.
Gives the ball back to Mark Gay. Now Esri Konsa. Those 2 Villa supporters just sitting to our left will be cheering him on. I suspect they were in Istanbul for the final as well if they're here at the World Cup. Now Madueke on the left-hand side, drifting infield. Mark Gay, centre of the Ghana half. Bukayo Saka receives it. Saka with 2 men on him. Still Saka in possession. Plays the ball back to Konsa. Gonza has got Anderson available. Anderson then little ball through to Bellingham,
Come
who
on,
quickly
man.
passes it back towards the halfway line. Garner again with everyone, all 10 men. Outfield players.
Do you know,
behind
they're
the ball.
playing at the minute as if they're like
As England
5-0
have
up and they're just
possession.
knocking it
Nico
about.
O'Reilly gets his first touch on it.
Yeah, I know.
Then the ball is delivered to the left-hand side to Madueke. Madueke now, that's a good-looking cross.
Once again, another header that's miles
Up and
over.
the cross by Bukayo Saka.
How many times have we
7
done that
yards
tonight?
out.
Super cross from Madueke. Gets
To be
round.
fair, he's not the
He's not
tallest
much
player
joy
on the
over
field,
the
is he?
right-hand side,
No.
Madueke. They've doubled up on him, and Gideon Mensah's done a really good
I
job
think
on
you're
him.
right.
Coming over to this
On my
right,
way,
this
our lass has
left-hand
gone to bed.
side.
We'll tell the
Might
story.
just give Madueke that little bit more input in the game.
Oh,
So here
dear
we
me.
go, the hydration break.
Oh, hydration
And
break.
more
Oh, my
booze
God's sake. If
ringing
it
Yeah,
can't
here
get
we
any
go.
worse.
So
Stadium.
another joke for John
Well,
here.
the break
So
in
I
play.
ordered an Indian takeaway the other
Back in
night,
Five
and
Live
this
studio,
old woman
Phil
knocks on the
Jagielka
door,
and Steph Horton
hands me 3
watching on.
bags,
Steph, you went first
and
last
said
time,
I was
so
really handsome,
Phil,
extremely well
slightly
dressed.
better?
Yeah, definitely slightly better. And
Turns out it was me
exactly what Steph
complimentary
told her
non.
to do, put a left foot on the left side, put some crosses in. So that's obviously what
Sorry.
Tuchel's gone for. Obviously bringing on Nico O'Reilly as well. Yeah, looking better, but again, this hydration.
Yeah,
break's
that
really
is a good joke, that one, Dougie.
It's a tough night at the office so far. But
Quite warm,
hopefully
innit, Cole?
we can find a little spark between now.
It
and
is
the game.
pretty sweating.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
what Phil said in terms of just a little bit more intensity.
Dog's
a little
refusing
bit
to
more
come upstairs
tempo.
tonight. He was up earlier, but it's about 10 degrees cooler downstairs. So.
Aye. I was going to say, he must be warm with him having a big coat anyway, you know.
Yeah, it does keep the heat out sometimes as well. So,
Yeah, in all honesty,
but
I
he
think
sensibly
they're
finds
getting
somewhere
to the game now,
foolish
actually,
to
in the last
lie.
20 minutes.
You normally
Like,
find him
Galway
not
put
lying
in
on a
such
hard
shit,
floor
they've
somewhere.
now got something to hold on to. They've been trying to hold on to
Right.
that clean sheet the whole game.
I heard that what
Now
you were
England
saying,
are
I'm
really
like
gonna
with
do
the
it again. It's
Jeremy
gonna get harder
Clarkson.
and harder because the determination that we've seen from Ghana in this
I-
game, the
I did-
defensive
you
stubbornness
did-
and the
you-
stability that they've got,
when-
and how
when,
hard they've been to break
Scotty
down. And now
said
less
it
than 20 minutes
on,
to go, they've got that to hold on to.
on the-
Mags
I-
versus,
yeah.
They're gonna find
Mags
it
versus
harder and harder.
Magnus.
They need to break
I
this
thought,
deadlock quickly.
yeah, he does look a bit
All
like
right,
Jeremy
thanks to you
Clarkson.
too, Phil, and Sterling steps off to BBC TV now, but we'll have more from
I
Phil at the
consider
end of
myself
the
more
game.
like Caleb Pierce by
And,
order of the
Yeah.
See if there is a thought
yeah.
of another change.
It then got very confusing.
All right, Rich, how you doing? You need to turn your camera around and knock your microphone on, pal. How you doing? Good to see you.
Is going to get his first taste of the action.
That's
Hey, hey, Richie.
He's looking for answers, Thomas Tuchel. He's down there now. He's not got the players in a
That's
group.
it.
That's it.
The players are in a
Mute
group,
off.
but they kind of
That
spread out
is.
and he's talking to
Right, you should be
individuals
seeing me
rather
all
than
right now, are you?
collective.
Yeah.
Make
Oh, Richard.
substitutions now. And this is
Richard,
his last roll of
what's
the dice
England
in
got to
this
do?
game.
What do
He's
they need to
actually
do? The
won
greatest
another
resolution defence. It's almost like we've been instructed to get a draw because there's no urgency from us at all, is there?
I predicted a win, right? I'll be honest with you, I predicted a win. However, I knew that Ghana was going to be a problem. I'm just jumping in sort of quick because I know you've got the live stream going on, and I've gone downstairs. And our lasses had to get to bed. I took her out today and right, she's gone to bed. Right, just simple as. So I can't, and it's embarrassing to say it. I don't go out and work the telly.
It's not embarrassing, mate. If you don't know, you don't know.
So now I'm having to rely on watching you to hear the sort of radio commentary on going on behind the background.
He's got one of them old black and white portables with a coat hanger for an aerial at the back.
Oh, do you know, I've
With a
got one of
turn
them
dial.
trucks.
With a turn dial.
Listen, how's everybody getting on first? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all right.
All
Colin,
right. Bit
you've met
more.
Colin, Richie. Have you met each other, Richie, Colin?
The two wide players,
Hello,
Madueke on the
Richie.
left, Saka
Hey,
on the
Colin,
right.
I've seen you on
Rodgers
comments
and Eze both as a 10
on
in
loads
behind
of
Harry
times
Kane.
on
Declan Rice is the one that's going to sit in front of this
streams
England back
before
four,
me.
which
Nice
I
to
think
put
is
a
a good move because
nice to
they've
put a
not
face to a
needed
name.
two
All right.
defensive
Whatever you do, don't call him Jeremy
This is
Clarkson
where
because he
you're
gets
playing
offered.
against a team who are so submissive, you can afford not to play. It's very
Right,
difficult to
look,
leave
my
Rice or
thoughts on
Anderson
this
out of the
game
side,
so far,
but for the
right,
formation
I
and for the
thought
better of the team,
I wasn't
actually a
expecting
more
us just to
attacking-minded
be able to
player,
walk them
because you
over.
don't need two players sat in front of a back
I
four.
knew Ghana
Yeah,
was
so
going to
Declan
be
Rice is now
quite a
playing
tricky
that role
team
on
to
his
play.
own.
I did have them
England
in the tricky
with the ball on the
side of things when we were
and,
drawn
into the action for the
against
first
them
time.
when
Eze
when the draw
pass
came in.
to Nico
I
O'Reilly.
wasn't really
It's
feeling
now actually
Croatia,
quite a different
although
looking
they've
England
had
team after the
No, I know.
changes that have
been a
made.
fantastic team.
4-1-4.
but I wasn't really favouring them. So the result against Croatia was really, really good. But I'm sorry, this performance so far today, yeah, let alone say the likes of Argentina, later on, Rob, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know, but I've had a smashing day today, right? I've had a problematic day, I've had a problematic few days, because the club, when you go as a season card holder and taking other people on your account, the club have decided that every individual member on your account must have their own email accounts. For some reason, I do not know, Rob, I've had problems since that email for days and days, and I believe tomorrow was the deadline. But unfortunately, my vehicles are off the road at the minute until at least tomorrow. So my cousin, who I go to the game with, he's a season card holder as well, we've had a ride through there today. Hey, what a smashing day.
Fantastic, good to hear.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I've beat the ticket office and I've sorted out the issues that I had with my two grandsons' accounts. So their emails are now set up on their own accounts, so that everything should be tickety-boo going forwards, but it's nothing to do with season cards. They're not going to get their season cards direct to their emails, they're going to come to me. So why it's got to be done, I do not know. Anyway, it's sorted, and I'll be posting onto the official fans group on Facebook in time to come, just to say a well done to the girls in the ticket office today. I received first class treatment, absolutely first class treatment, and I've not been the only one. And you cannot resist.
No wrong with him. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. They're just acting to slow the game down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him whatsoever. Soraya rolling around the floor.
And he went over. I mean, it was a shove in the back, but there was
sounds like the same old.
Any type of injury from it. The 3 forward rolls.
Just tactics to slow the game down, to get the clock to run down. That's all that is.
To that point of the game now, this could be ugly and bitty, and that's exactly what Ghana want.
Would you say this is a problem, Rich, if we can't break this Ghanaian team down? Or have they been instructed just to get a point?
This I do not know. I've only seen limited, as I say, I've only seen limited coverage of the game downstairs before she's had to go to bed. I've come back from the stadium with my cousin, and we both went and got a bite to eat and said I fancy a pint. So I took my wife out this afternoon to come down, and I couldn't resist. I always go into the club shop and buy something, you know. So I bought my wife a lovely new shirt and brought it home, and I says, oh, me now, mate, I was going to go and have a couple of beers. Anyway, it's too much for her, so she's gone to bed, and and I'm sat here on my own, and I don't know how to work the telly. And she's turned everything off, so I'm relying on commentary that can hear.
Here we go.
Bounces behind.
Oh, it's sick.
There were a couple of desperate challenges, and actually I think the flag is up after the ball was lost for England.
I'm telling you, man, you can see. You wouldn't be surprised if these counteract and get a sucker punch and gang one all up, can't you?
Nope. Not in the least.
Because Semenyo was beyond.
Listen, is it a problem if I turn the volume back on my computer here?
No, it's fine. It's as long as you can just hear it, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll put the volume back on, make sure I can hear your.
They lost possession, and England all of a sudden were 3-on-3.
Yes, hear the commentary in the background, yeah.
But offside was given. But if England needed a warning, how Ghana
it's not too bad. It's just a muffled mumble. It's all right.
Was it the 94th,
yeah.
94th minute they scored against?
Is that okay there?
Yeah, it's fine.
I know there's a delay and a few seconds behind, but having said that, like, as I say, it's
those disjointed matches against Japan and Uruguay in the friendlies in March.
I forget who we've got next.
England,
Who's the next game we play?
Panama.
And to give Thomas Tuchel credit, you know,
That should be a relatively easy game.
Exactly, Rob. Yeah, that's been my.
Richie, didn't mention De Leas.
World ranking of 65 suggests.
Huh.
You again, Colin?
Don't
Didn't mention
mention
De Leas.
delays.
I've been De Leas just to get on here tonight.
Yellowy golden shirts
Hold
of
on.
Ghana. They've worked
See that again, Colin?
incredibly hard here, which they've
I'm
had
saying
to do,
didn't mention De
playing like
Leas.
this.
I've just been De Leas trying to get on here tonight.
Oh,
Ghana hard.
listen, I had the same problem when I first started doing on this.
And then
Once you get away with the first time, the second time you'll come across the same problems, and then you'll know how to counteract them. And once you get on it again,
Sick, man.
it's easy. Honest, Colin, you will get on again. Hey, man, if it wasn't for the fact that there were stewards around the ground today, I think I would still have been around the stadium, queuing outside my turnstile for the Fulham game.
Just blow the whistle, referee. We're not going to score on a month of Sundays tonight. We're just not going to do nothing. We could play for another 90 minutes. We're not going to score.
Oh, to be fair though, Ghana might.
Ghana might. Well, we're certainly not.
And breakfast in America.
I fully expected us to win this. He promised tonight. Like,
UK
Yeah.
time. And there is
They're
a great
just-
guest coming up this week on Thursday. The New York Mayor, Zoran.
There's
Are we
no
trying
urgency.
too hard, do you think it is? Are we
No,
trying to be too
they're
complicated?
they're not trying hard enough.
Thursday
That's the problem.
afternoon on 5 Live.
They're just crap, that's the main thing.
On the left-hand side. Third test starts as well on Thursday. Test match special for that on BBC Sounds.
I can't understand how they can play like this today and how they played in the second half in the last game. They were brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be the same again. Free kick. It's going to be whipped into the box high. A Ghanaian doesn't even have to jump. He'll just have to head it out. It's just been like hitting a brick wall. Every time we took a corner in or a cross, it's just straight off a yellow player.
Free kick
Every time.
on the right for England to swing in from the right out near the white line. The rain, I think, has finally stopped. You can take your hood down, Paul.
I'm quite
for the
happy
final
with it.
10 minutes.
The state of my hair underneath it. I'm quite
Saka-
happy with my hood at the moment.
Saka
Might
and
keep it on for most
Declan
of
Rice
the
are having a discussion
Free kick.
about how to
Saka
send
and
this
Rice
in.
together, the two Arsenal men in discussions. Harry Kane waits near the penalty
Well, just look at
spot.
that sea of yellow in that
Midway
box, man.
game
How the
change
hell are you
just
supposed to
outside the
get
area,
something
but
from
there are
this?
5 England shirts in the area. It's going to be a left-footed delivery. It's Saka who's going to take this. Little steps from Saka. It's played in.
Straight away. What did I say? Straight away off a yellow head.
Mensah.
Yep.
And then I think that might have been a foul by Gay, just as Ghana were looking to break away.
Absolute
It's a free kick to
wank.
Ghana near the edge of
Honestly,
their own
that's our
box.
free kick.
And Gay was sprinting away from
That
Got
was
away
like,
with
the area there
Stu.
after his
Eh?
change. England
You got away with
making
words,
a
yeah.
change now, and it is Marcus Rashford for the
Yeah,
last few
but
minutes of this match. We're in the 83rd
True.
minute. Madueke is off, and Rashford's on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it was a substitution that was imminent.
I would
think
like
it was
to,
late
like,
on in the game.
put in
Will obviously be a
my bit
question
here. I'm
as to
not
how fit and how many
particularly
minutes
a
he was
big
able to
fan
play. We know
of
that how
international
players are
football.
monitored these days
I do
and
like
the
to
fitness
sort
and
of keep an
fatigue
eye
levels.
on the
Maybe
World
this is
Cup,
all that
so,
Thomas Tuchel thought that
so
Marcus
to
Rashford could
speak.
play, but he couldn't have any more attacking
However,
players on the pitch.
It's
Yeah, Rashford on to in his 74th
it's
cap
always a
after
game
scoring
of
his
like,
19th England goal
you know,
to make it 4-2
Argentina, Brazil,
against
France,
Croatia in the
Portugal,
opening match.
Spain,
Remarkably,
Germany.
if you
It's
did
the same
see
teams,
this, the first
Rich.
time England have won a
Yeah,
World Cup
time and time
match
again. And I
since
think
the
that
final
we
in
play second
1966.
fiddle
But that
all
fourth
the
goal
way
clinched it.
through
Yeah.
And
there
Rashford, Thomas
against
Tuchel
these
asking him
kind
to
of
do the same
teams.
thing here. He passes
I
the
mean,
ball
for
forward,
God's sake,
actually
look at
for
Messi
O'Reilly.
yesterday.
O'Reilly tries to
Jesus,
get it in
did
field.
anybody
Two
see
Ghana
that
defenders
penalty
there.
yesterday he
They
took?
clear it away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
midfield.
Did you sit and
Pickford
watch
is
that?
away out of his
Yeah.
penalty area
And
here,
I
very
was in the
careful with
pub,
his
we
left
gone
foot
up, me
under
and my
pressure.
wife, we
Was
gone out
able
for a
to
bite
pass
to
the
eat,
ball
met up
to
with friends,
Gay, slightly hearted
and
man.
we're
It's a
sat
better
having a
starting
meal,
position
sat
there
having a
from
bite to
Jordan
eat,
Pickford, because
and
any
I
ball
jumped
over the
up
top
when the
there, he's
Messi
gonna
penalty
fall
went
into no man's land, because England
so
are
far
high up
wide.
the field.
Christ,
It was
it
a good
nearly hit the
starting
corner
position and
post,
well dealt
right?
with.
That was bad.
And yeah,
England
it
come
was
forward
really,
again.
really bad. And I
Reece
shouted
James
up to
gives
say
it
this
to
is going to be a
Saka.
Messi
Saka with an early
penalty.
pass.
I was
Rodgers,
looking
that's
at his
behind
face
Rice.
when he
Kane
was
might get there. No, he doesn't.
setting
Cleared
up
away,
to
straight
go and
away
take
to
it.
O'Reilly.
And
And
then
the ball is
to
turned
hear it,
quickly back by Gay to
well,
Rashford.
he ran up,
Rashford,
slowed
early ball into
down,
the box,
then
bounces away
hit
off
it.
Eza.
But he didn't
And
hit
then
it with any
O'Reilly
pace.
is fighting
And I
forward.
just,
And then,
I'm
cross
sorry, but if anybody else worldwide watching this, I jumped up and just said, reminds me of you lot tried to torpedo ships in the Argentine. In 1982, you couldn't hit a barn door.
As a player, because it's
You know?
not for the want of trying, it's not for
Every
the lack
time
of
England are
wanting to
going
go and
forward
break a
these last
team down.
20 minutes
When
of
a
the
team
second
do
half,
this and they're so
they've
efficient
committed a
at it
foul.
and so
Every
well
time
drilled,
we've gone
and
forward,
everyone is so committed to the cause.
we'll give a foul
I mean,
away,
other
and then
than
they get the ball
push
back, take the
create
time and
chances
clear it up the
score
other end.
goals.
Every
And
time.
clear
we
it up
go.
the other end.
All that England
Is
can
that,
do
is
is
that
to
what's
dominate
really
in the
happening,
game,
Stu?
but
It's
they
about the
are
fourth time on
at
the trot.
an
We've
age
come,
they
we've
look
come
blunted
forward.
compared
We've
to
tried
the
to cross us,
Croatia
broke
game
down. We're
where
trying to
they
get the
had a
ball back
record
off them, and
number
we
of
commit a
shots
foul,
World
and we
Cup
just give it back to them, and it
inside
ends up
the
back to
18-yard
Pickford.
box. It's been
That's what's
complete polar
happening
opposite today.
constantly.
This
Yeah.
will dulled expectations, won't it? Not being able to break down a team like Ghana. But Croatia
Well,
actually
well,
were
well.
easier to play
Let's
against
see.
because they were a
I'm
better
going to go
team.
and
Well, they wanted
run
to
back
play.
downstairs,
They
right?
came to play.
What
Ghana
I'll
did as
do,
well.
I'll cut
But
myself
what
off the
this will
live
do
stream
for
here,
other
Stu,
teams, other
right?
teams will
Okay.
watch this and say,
I'm going to
okay,
run back
England struggle
downstairs,
against the low block.
see if I can get the TV,
Rashford
we'll see I
now.
can...
Rashford's ball in.
Okay, man.
Good header away.
Right?
Out to
But
Rice, who
I'll be
wants it
back up,
forward to
but I'll be
Saka
back on the
inside
comments,
the
all right?
box.
Okay, Colin,
Saka
good lad.
just runs across the edge of the penalty area.
No
Cheers,
problem.
Rich.
Right, it's all right. It's all right, lads. I might be back on, you never know.
All right, Colin.
Hey,
Colin,
we had
I
a
mean-
shot. The goalie had to make a save there.
Yeah, you know.
Vintage Saka, really.
Right, what I'm going to do, I think I've got to push this one here.
You're just going to hear a bang and an explosion in a minute.
Yeah, you will do, I probably. Then an insurance claim going in.
I've gone off again. My pitch has gone off again.
Oh, he's hit the post! Oh, and he's blasted it over from 2 yards out! Oh, no, no, no!
Harry Kane after the initial
Oh,
header from
ho, ho, ho.
far. It bounced down for Kane, of all people, stretching for it.
I
He
don't
doesn't
think Kane was
often
actually...
miss from that distance, does he?
What happened there?
You put your house on Harry Kane.
Header
I don't
against
think
the
he was
bar.
expecting the ball to come back to him.
Kane skied it over the bar from about 8 yards.
He's got a clear sight of the ball.
8
Nobody
yards out.
The
Yeah.
goalkeeper comes flying out.
Right, I'm going to run downstairs. I'll be back. Right, I'll catch up in a minute, lads. All right?
Okay,
Cheers, Rich.
Richie, mate.
Finds a ball into the box. Nico O'Reilly rises the highest and he hits the junction of crossbar and post.
That was a
Comes
good,
back
good
out to Harry
keeper,
Kane,
good
6-7
save by the
yards from
keeper
goal.
there, because
Clear
that was
strike
going in the
on
net.
half volley on his left foot. He gets up and underneath it, and anybody in that position, it's Harry Kane. His goals.
It's a bit
his numbers,
late to be
everything that he
positive
does
in
in
the
front of goal.
86th minute.
I can't believe he's missed that chance, John.
Neither could he.
Here we go. Here comes the 15 substitutions from Ghana.
For club and country this season. Harry Kane, 8 yards out, came at him quickly, but even so.
I don't think it was that easy a chance what people's making out to be for Harry Kane. You know.
No, it wasn't. It came down fairly quickly off the bar.
The right
So-
back. And coming on to replace him is the number 21, the Nice defender Kojo Opong. There's talk of Everton interest in him, and the number 21 has slotted in at right back. So time
Yes,
running
darling.
out for England if they want to win this game.
2 minutes.
Chances just beginning to come. Rashford crossfield pass, Saka to hook it back, and then the defender Mensah made sure it bounced out of play for a corner, a throw-in to England near the corner flag. Final minutes. England's second match.
Fuck's sake, what you doing, man?
Ghana could break here. Ghana themselves thinking about
Absolute
it. Just like the
sloppy
first match
pass
against
there.
Panama. Rice is being put under pressure, but Rice holds off the challenge. And Rice plays it back into the penalty area to Pickford, who passes it first
Rice
time
man,
out.
break
Pickford
with
it.
pace.
And
Go on,
come again,
push
ruled
up.
on by the thousands. And then the
Once
long
again, it's just
crossfield
hoofed up
pass.
high. They're going to defend them all day long. These high, long balls, slow, high balls into the opposition. They're going to defend these all day.
The hundreds and hundreds who've made the journey
Move, man.
across the Atlantic. Maybe this is the only ticket they had for a match at this World Cup, given the prices. Still waiting for a first England goal. Eza, middle of the Ghana half.
Look how slow we're building up. Are you, man? It's like, are they really wanting to win this game? Or not?
With his left
It's,
foot and his right to
tedium.
Rashford. Little jink by Rashford. Defender in front of him. Rashford curls
Look
it
at
in.
that,
That's
man.
headed up and away by a jetty. Headed back in by Rashford.
And there we
Cleared
go.
away by
This is
Seaborn.
exactly the same thing. Give a foul away. Give a foul away. We're having an attack. We're giving another foul away. I can count more times than I've got fingers that what we've done this second half. When we've gone forward, we've always ended up fouling one of their players. Perfect for Ghana. Slows play down. Gives them a chance to regroup. Belt the ball back up the field again.
Nico O'Reilly is a header at the far post. How that's not gone in off the underside of the bar initially, I don't know. And then Harry Kane's strike from that type of distance.
Harry Kane, he was like leaning back when he smacked that, like.
Yeah.
England have got their
Yes, darling.
final group match against Panama.
Hit that,
Saturday night. We'll be in New Jersey to bring you that. Ball forward for Ghana. Semenyo chasing for it. I think a push by Semenyo.
This is going to finish 0-0, Rob, isn't it?
But it was a foul on Konza and a free kick to England on the edge of the box. Still England 0, Ghana 0.
We'll be hoping for some time bolted on England. I mean, the chances have started to.
Going to be hoping for some time bolted on. Christ almighty.
Fourth official Paul. 6 minutes. It seems it's always 6 minutes.
Well, it's the hydration break plus a little bit more, isn't it, normally?
This was the Premier League. There'd be 15 minutes added on.
Yeah.
England have 6 minutes to find the breakthrough. If it's going to come.
I honestly believe England and Touche Turtle are happy with this point today. I really do,
England have not won their first 2 matches at a major tournament since the World Cup in Russia.
I mean, look how slow we're building the player up again.
The thing is, I think if this is a draw, both teams are on 4 points. Croatia, assume they beat Panama, they'll be on 3 points. But Croatia and Ghana have got to play each other.
Yeah.
So, you know, unless England lose to Panama, England are going through.
The thing is, though, can you see England beating Panama after this performance?
Not necessarily.
Yes, darling. 2 minutes, Pat.
England need a moment.
6 minutes added on. Where'd they get that from?
With Harry Kane. Rodgers is there as well, and Konza. The 2 Aston Villa men together. Bukayo Saka on the edge of the box. Mark Gay, the penalty spot itself. Rice with the delivery then.
Person at the front post will clear it.
That just sums it up. That just sums it up.
And it flashed between them all, and Kane with his hands on his head.
That was the set play. That was one of the set plays that they've worked on. The ball was perfect from Declan Rice. Harry Kane just gets bumped at the last by Fatawu. He does enough to put him off. You look at Harry Kane's starting position. He's starting almost on the cross of the 6-yard box and the byline. That's a worked
How do you
corner,
think
but
Argentina would have dealt with this? France?
They would have. Well, against England, there'd have been several goals in front by now.
0-0. Rodgers. Oh, does well. Comes out of a challenge centre field. Then a turn as well. Excellent from Rodgers. Sebo's trying to chase him. Still going. I think he's fouling him. But Rodgers is able to find the pass to Rashford, who clatters the ball into Oppong and wins another corner for him.
Why don't they try a short corner, Rob? They've had about 7 to 10 corners this match, and not one of them has been effective.
No.
He's consistently delivered, Morgan Rodgers, for England under Thomas Tuchel. Still 0-0.
Put it in hard and low.
Rice to take this. The lineup's
He's a goal, Rob. He's a goal.
Kane is on the goalkeeper this time, standing behind Asari. And Rice.
Yes, darling.
With the ball in for the corner towards the far post. O'Reilly got to it, turned back in by Eza. Header goalwards. It's headed away next to the post by Oppong. Behind, it's another corner. Third in a row for England.
The England pressure's mounting. A good, well-worked set play. Put back into the
yes,
middle.
darling.
Melee of bodies. England got
2
up
minutes.
on the ball, cleared off the line.
Rice ready to take this. Big moments now. If England score, they'll surely win and we'll be through to the knockout stages. Here's the Rice corner. Right-footed. In it comes Asari, gets a punch to it. The Ghana goalkeeper, Eza's chasing after it. He allows it to bounce out of play.
This is like that, what was that match in the last Euros or World Cup where Bellingham scored an overhead kick in the 6 minute of injury time?
Yes, he is, to Reece James.
Yeah.
James takes it quickly. We're now in the
Is that against Belgium?
Only 6 added on. James. Rodgers.
I think it was Switzerland or Austria or something like that.
Yes, it was. It was Austria.
Middle of the half, right-footed ball. Rodgers looking to head it back across, but there in the middle to clear it. Apoku with his left foot blasts it out of play.
Made a difference, Morgan Rodgers, since he's come on.
I mean, look at the urgency to run and get the ball.
Yeah.
Does that not tell you? Does that not tell you, like,
They're playing for the draw now.
Continuing to find a way through, to try and find a way through this Ghana defence. First time ball from Eza, deflected. Saka tried to get a touch on that. It hit the defender though, so Saka actually let it go, and it's another corner. This time from
There should be somebody sprinting over that corner to get this ball.
Yeah.
I think if it had got a touch on it, it'd have gone out for a goal kick. He cleverly shielded it and got a corner from England. Discussion there between Declan Rice and Harry.
That's why Chelsea got rid of him.
Corner that they're coming off the training ground.
Rice and Kane have talked about it. Captain and vice.
Thing is though, would this paper over the cracks if we scored here?
Quickly over there. This might be
Just a bit.
This might be the last chance for England to win this match and make it 2 wins out of 2. Actually, Ghana are going to make a change.
Yeah, Ghana's making us so. Of course they are. Of course they are.
Who came on, who I assume was injured in that coming together with.
Let's have another water break and all, shall we?
And Baba Rahman, the former Chelsea youngster, is coming on for the final moments, the left back. Right corner to England then, deep in added time. Rice, 1 foot in front of the other.
Carlos Quirios, that's the guy who was the manager at Man
There we
United,
go,
wasn't
there
he?
we go. Same again, we've given a foul away. How many times has that happened, Rob?
Virtually every corner.
To claim a point from England.
Every corner, every attack we've gone for, foul to them, foul to them, foul to them, foul to them. Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Foul, foul. They're going to take 60 seconds to now get this ball kicked up here.
But just not enough through the full 90 minutes. Dominated the game without being clinical.
Rob, this is crap, like. This is
It
crap
is,
tonight,
this is appalling.
It looks as though it's going to be a disappointing 0-0 draw for England in their second match. Long downfield.
I think actually the England team's got hard-ons with this
ball played back to Pickford.
with this draw. I really do.
Pickford gets it onto his right.
Look at the urgency here, man. This should be. They've gone backwards.
And then contact to Gage.
Look, passing it back to fucking Pickford, and there's like 40 seconds
I
left.
think this is going to be it.
Yeah.
Long from Pickford. This is the last chance. Opong heads it infield.
That
And
is
there
the
is
biggest
final
pile of shit
whistle.
I've seen
And
in a
Carlos
long time.
Queiroz.
That is awful.
And everyone from Ghana down there, it's fist raised.
That is
Celebrations for
disgusting.
Ghana.
That is just.
That's
After a
appalling.
0-0 draw against England, and disappointment for all of these England fans who were hoping they were going to see England pick up from where they left off, but it's been an exercise in frustration.
That either playing for a draw or simply that's the biggest pile of shite
0-0.
I've seen England
And now
play for a long
England
time.
And Ghana,
Mhm.
4 points in the group.
Can't disagree more with you. That was appalling. Sorry about that, guys. It's just that was a difficult game to watch.
Only one ambition, and that was to keep a clean sheet and try and nick a draw from this game. We've seen the way that they've played before, and England really did struggle against this low block. They dominated in every category: possession, territory, passes, even opportunities on goal, which were few and far between for both sides. There wasn't a lot wrong with Thomas Tuchel's side's performance in possession. It was in the final third that they lacked. They didn't move the ball quick enough. They didn't create enough.
We
and they
didn't move
found
the
it
ball
very
quick enough.
difficult. Croatia are a
There was
better
just
side.
not
They're
an
into the
urgency
top
at all.
10. They brought 2 medals home from the last 2 World Cups. They came to beat England, Croatia. They came
No,
to play.
it
They
wasn't.
liked to go
It was,
toe-to-toe. England found it very difficult
rubbish,
to play against a lesser team
basically.
who all they wanted to do was kill the game. And England
Will
didn't
we
have
get to
answers
the
that.
last 16?
Handshakes all round.
The thing is, though, you're playing different teams. I mean, how many teams would have broke down Ghana today? They did not come to play football them tonight. I mean, how many
No.
attacks did you see Ghana perform?
Well, 2. They had 2 efforts on goal.
Ghana 0.
Simple as
Mark
that.
Chapman is here with us inside the stadium.
And there are real scenes of joy from the Ghanaians.
yeah.
That was a load of rubbish, that, boys.
Most of them clad in yellow shirts,
I know.
hugging each other, hugging
Yeah,
anybody
not very
that's in
good
the
at
vicinity.
all.
As well, very
Dominic
happy
says,
with
standard
their
English
point
performance.
as the Ghanaian
Claire
bench
says,
were.
I've never
And I
heard
know you
a
said
ref whistle
there
as
at the
much
end
as
it
in
came
this game.
stifling,
Anyone think it
but
was a non-contact
play for
sport?
the point.
That's exactly what I said.
You
Every
would
time we
say,
went forward,
and we've
we
got
give a
plenty of
foul
time
away.
to reflect on England's performance, Paul.
Tactics
They're
and team
the
wrong. Well
2-3
done, Ghana.
breaks in that second half, where they
Fair
couldn't
play to Ghana. They
mix ball.
defended well. Plus, it could have been worse.
It's exactly
They had a
the
good
way
shout
they
for a
played
penalty.
against
Is your
Panama.
mum down
And
there?
That's what we said about them before the game. We knew how they were going to play. And yes, it's not an attractive style of football to watch.
Same crap,
Yes.
different manager. Picks his favourites instead of players deserving to go. Leaves us short of options that can actually impact the game. Gordon has had 2 stinkers on the bounce and will still end up starting against Panama.
Every single one of them, like we
Didn't we play Panama in one of the World Cups or something? And didn't we beat them 5-0 or something?
I think we did, yeah.
As a team, as individuals, and as a unit, all of the above.
No.
At what they wanted to do. Yes,
What
their
World
game
Cup
plan
was it where we
very
beat,
different
where
to
the,
England's, but it was a game
was it the
plan
Russia
the
World
coach
Cup
had
when we
laid
played
out
Panama and we
to
beat them
get
5-0?
something from a game that he knew was going to be very difficult for them.
They didn't give up much, did they, Garner?
Was it
Steph
Russia
Houghton? I
or
mean,
was
England
it
maybe had a couple
20?
of headers. There was the Bukayo Saka shot.
I'm sure
Obviously,
Panama
Harry Kane
play red
getting
and
the ball
white.
over the bar towards
They
the
do.
end, but you've got
They
to
do.
give credit to
Yes,
how
darling.
they defended as they all congregate at
Oh my God's sake. There's no changes, does there? Nothing changes
Yeah,
with this England
no.
side. Yes, darling. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Rob, thanks for... We'll do it again. We'll be fine when we thrash Panama 5-0.
Yeah. I think I'm just.
I was in the Walkabout pub when we beat Panama.
We beat them 6-1.
What tournament was that? Because it wouldn't have been Euros because it's a world. They're not in the Europe, are they?
It was FIFA World Cup 2018, 24th. Funny enough, a year, 8 years ago tomorrow.
Was that Russia?
Played Panama. 2018 would have been in Russia. Yeah, we beat them 6-1.
Well, there we go. If we can't beat them, cheers, Dak, mate. Thanks for all your gifts today, mate. Just appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's gonna be interesting seeing all the meltdown now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go. Rob, thanks a lot, mate. It's been frustration,
welcome,
but
mate.
it's been fun as well. Everybody, thanks in the stream. It's another frustrating again watching England, but hey, how many times have I been saying this? Catch us later.